Autism show, and there's one in and there's the East Side Story show.
Right, we're
I'm
on
gonna
that.
scoot right by you, okay? Give me.
Yeah, we're in that one. Are you gonna do the one at the Expo Center for reality?
I heard about it, but I haven't talked to anybody about
You
that.
know who's having that? Renee.
Who's having
Renee.
who?
Renee from reality.
He's having it.
Well, he's sponsoring that because it's actually the Chevrolet dealer, but they have him. I guess he's part he's part of the show and everything.
Are you guys doing it?
No, I don't. I really don't know.
I don't think so. I don't think so. He was mad. I think he got mad at me one time.
That's why I was asking
Yeah,
you.
he was mad at me over the hat.
Over the head,
You know,
remember?
sometime.
I got you.
We're live.
I got you live. It's on the
We're live now.
it's on the what's it called just the page. So
Are we live now?
yeah, but it's live now. Let me
So what's in gets here?
Oh,
Uh-oh.
As soon as that bad habit gets here, we'll get the other ones on there. Can you hear? Let's hear the voice testing 1 2.
so you could do it.
See the green light go on. So
You could videotape it.
How you go on?
It's okay. It's okay.
we're doing a couple of tests right here. We're live on YouTube now.
Right.
So I'll do a couple of tests here.
Yeah.
I know the light's on, so it's green.
Okay, so that means you're live. Okay.
Okay, testing 1 2 3. Can you hear me loud and clear, Andy? Andy's gonna take off, get something to eat, so you're gonna run the controllers, okay?
Do that. How we doing?
All right, how you doing?
Good. Good.
Good. I was looking good,
I'll
huh?
put you on that side over there so you can move things around. Thank you very much. Okay. To live. I think we're live. I think we're went live already.
Are we?
YouTube. I'm not sure.
I got it on the picture, so they don't see us yet.
The picture.
Oh,
The-
okay. But just the audio input.
Oh, the picture's on live. Picture's live on live right now, but we aren't on live yet.
Okay.
Our face is on live. Can you hear us right now talking right now, Andy? Can you hear us? Can you hear us, right? Testing 1 2 3. Can you hear us on live? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you, but not too well.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna try to maybe boost this.
I think go with the YouTube. The voice was telling me about.
Oh yeah. All right, like that.
What's up with you? Where you been, man? You've been disappearing now, man.
Right? I've been.
I don't see you no more.
I know.
What's going on, man? What's really going on? What's the story?
Really going on.
Hey, too busy.
What's the story, man? What's the story? I know I heard about the story already. How you had trouble, man. Don't say too much.
Did you see that?
We're live right now. So they can hear us, but the
They can hear us?
cameras are not on.
Let's put them on. Let's get going.
See, I know the program. The bloopers.
Nobody's watching, anyways.
Yeah, no one's watching anyway. Don't worry. No one's listening.
Next work to do it.
No one's listening. No one's listening. Don't worry.
But the government.
Yeah.
That's true.
No one's listening.
Pinche consoles.
Oh, jeez, muscles and stuff, you know.
Yes.
Since I talked to you today, no one's listening. Yeah, right.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Okay, we're good.
We're not live.
We are. Yeah, I got audio. Very good audio.
Very good audio. Nice.
We're live. We're live. It's a good thing.
Every morning I say that.
All right. This is mine right here.
Every morning I say we're live.
We're alive.
How about the picture? They hear our voice, right? But they can't hear that.
Let's see. Should I go around?
Yeah, you got to go around, Holmes. You gotta use the restroom?
I was gonna go around that way.
Oh, yeah, I haven't got around. So,
I can go around this way.
no, yeah, you can move the plan if you want, but let's go in the background. Okay, check it out, Holmes. You're gonna be the one switching.
Uh-oh.
They're putting you to work.
I know.
Yes, sir.
You thought you were gonna be on Easy Street today.
I thought so too. I was like, man.
I told Frank I can't wait till 10 o'clock to have dinner, Holmes. I gotta eat. Holmes.
You hungry?
I'm hungry, man. I usually
Should
eat
have told
before.
me.
Need a burrito or
I
something.
would have brought you leftovers what I ate.
Okay, so check this out, man.
We're live. Okay, we have on the camera. Is the camera on that live now? On the
Can you see behind you right here? Or what?
Yeah.
Okay. You know how to use Max, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the 3 fingers. If
Yeah.
you flip the. Oh, shit, let's put it. Let's put this. Oh, yes. There we go. So your first one, you know what's on right here going.
You're right.
We're gonna we might as well. Okay, we're recording. It's streaming. That's what's on camera right now. But if you're gonna switch.
Right there.
Camera 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
So this is what your live image is.
Okay. Let's
Wish-
get
I
it.
wish this was a little bit longer. I would.
Let's get it off the
Yeah, we'll take it off the.
switch.
So, all right, then let's do the cut. So now we on.
All right. Perfect.
So check this
Perfect.
out, Holmes. So you got a good.
Oh yeah.
You got
Yeah.
a good.
I like that.
No, if we much practice, do switch.
So
Two.
2, 3.
Remember, you gotta push. After you push, like 2, then you gotta hit the cut.
Oh, okay.
Right. So now, what a shit. Where's it right there from?
We on?
Oh, well, I'll take this off the key.
1 more minute.
So then 3.
7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Seven. 7. Oh, we're live. 7 o'clock.
Oh, no wonder, pendejo yo.
Okay.
Okay, this is program. We on program right now, but we're taking this.
Hey,
Huh?
you went to check it out, fam.
Oh,
For all the
fuck.
people who are on other sites we're on right now, who are watching us, we are live on. We're getting ready to go live on YouTube right now. We're live on TikToks and we're on Facebook and Instagram. We are live right now, and YouTube is coming on in a few minutes, and we'll be going on live. So it's let you guys know this is Los Chicanos Podcast. That's right. Once a month we have it. Angel Baby and Frank Satz. It's the podcast. We've been around for about 3 years already, as you guys know. A little over 3
3
years.
years.
It's happening, man. It's
Dang.
Chicanos. That's Angel Baby from Rockland Post Station. That's right. He's on, man.
Since volume 1.
And then we got Volume 1, man.
Now we're at
Volume 1.
38.
Well, the gente we have this side here, but we have the YouTube is not set yet. We're live over here. Here's the Volume 1. We started back in shit, man. It was in April.
It was
No, this
April.
ain't volume 1.
Yeah, no. I'm saying that's since we've been here since volume 1.
We've been here since Volume 1, and this is the
We
magazine.
started at the same time.
Today's topic, gente, so you guys are listening, who are watching us right now live on all the sister channels, and you guys are watching us. Our topic today is going to be what has to do with lowriding the boulevard, Whittier Boulevard, and we have a little hot topic today. It's going to happen. We're going to bring up different things about people messing things up, screwing things up. Let's say it that way. Not only also Whittier Boulevard, but also has to do with the Inland Empire. They have a cruise place también. It's called Mount Vernon, and they cruise there all the time. But we'll get to that in about another 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Well, I know we're going live in our sisters' channels, but the other ones who are still watching us, I want to let you guys know what's going on this weekend. This weekend right now is happening. We are there's 2 big shows going on this weekend. The shows that are going on this weekend is going to be the Inland Empire Autism Show, Side Effects Car Club. That's right. Side Effects Car Club is putting a big autism show
No, go for it.
in San Bernardino, man. It's a badass show this Saturday, and it's going to all your social medias, find the flyer. Go into my social media, find the flyer. I'm advertising. Chris Garcia will be performing there. You guys know that Chris has been around already, and he's performed with a lot of the big boys. He's performed with
Go for it.
just by everybody.
Check it out.
He's been in the same lineup. Chris Garcia's been in a lineup with Malo, Guerra, Sly Stick and the Wicked. He's been with East Side Stories. He's been with Sonny Osuna. He's been with Lakeside. I mean, he's been with Pepe Marquez. He's been with Michaela. He's been with the Temptations, Delphonics. I mean, the list goes on and on. He's been in the same lineup. He's up there with the big boys. He performed at the Arizona Super Show, had over 4,000 people in front of him, and his audience was right in front of him, screaming and yelling. He was in Santa Ana
I
a few
heard.
weeks
I
ago
heard
at
they
the
were
Dome,
throwing hats
and
at him.
yeah, people throwing stuff at him. People even like screaming out there, you know. And you guys saw him in Anaheim too. He was an opener in Anaheim. Know that the Orange Bowl. They had stylistics, the phonics, the intruders. They had everybody. They had, I mean, you name it, they had it there, and it was badass, man. And he's there. He's performing
I
mañana.
put lemon.
Special performance by Chris Garcia. He has a new song. He has a couple of new songs coming out. He's gonna perform one tomorrow at the Autism Show. The record's coming out in about a month from now, and he belongs to a band called the Royal Chessmen, and he's the lead singer for the Royal Chessmen. So he's been the Royal Chessmen. They have a band. They have a band practice this Sunday again, and I will go live this Sunday. If you watch my Instagram, Facebook, I will go live a little bit and show you guys as he's practicing the band, practicing singing, and the drummer, the guitar player, the saxophone player, the lead guitar player, bass guitar player. Everybody will be in this. All his whole band will be all together, and he'll be singing. So I'm gonna let you guys give you guys a little taste of what he does on his band. But the band is called the Royal Chessmen. They do have a couple hit songs from back in the past in the '60s. Called "Begging You" is one of them, but there's other ones on there. They have 4 songs that he made hits. They were top 10 on the chart, and they came back again. They died out for a while for complications. Somebody had to go to jail, and something happened. So they broke up for a while, but they're back.
What?
And they're back again, and they're coming with their vengeance. You know, Joe Luna is the head leader. He's the leader. Joe Luna, it's his band. Joe Luna is the original player from the Royal Chessmen. He put the band back together. Chris reminds him when he started playing years ago. When Joe Luna and his brother started the band, they were 14 and 15, 16 years old, and they start playing. And he says, "Hey, you know what? You sound like we did when we started making these songs. So we want you as the lead singer." So they got him as the lead singer. Thank you, Charlie Perez, for that. And Charlie Perez from Round Two Entertainment. So it's gonna be a badass record coming out. It has 2 songs, double sided. It's all vinyl because I know a lot of DJs out there now are playing vinyl. So the vinyl's coming back out again, and the band is called Royal Chessmen. He will be performing also mañana at the East Side. He won't be at the East Side Stories because performing at the Autism Show, but he was supposed to perform there, but he can't perform in 2 places at one time, and they're so far away. The biggest show right now happening right now in East LA, well, it's called Malabello, and it's part of East LA. That's the East LA. It's the East Side Story Show. Now, the East Side Story Show. Let me let you guys know about this East Side Story Show. East Side Story Show. They're putting the money together and making the show, but what really makes the show is not them. What makes the show is the car clubs that are going to be there. There's going to be some big car clubs in there. Some of the major car clubs that have 50 years and as car club members. I mean, this guy's to celebrate 50, 55 years. Lifestyle Car Club will be there. The Imperials will be there. Group will be there. Together will be there. Techniques will be there. Gallo Life, Gallo Lifestyle. Gallo Lifestyle will be there. The Classics will be there. New Life will be there. There'll be some major car clubs that have been around for years and years and years, man. So East LA is the home of the lowriders, and that's what's all happening. It's going to happen this Saturday. And I go on and on with car clubs. There's a lot of car clubs around. But there's some major hard hitters are going to be there showing some heavy duty cars out there. Lifestyle will be showing, I think, 25 to 30 cars, I hope 40 cars. And they're going to be dropped down. They're not going to show in the carriage because they're going to be in the grass. So they're going to drop their cars down. But some of those cars are $200,000 cars, $300,000 cars. And they're going to have them there showing them off. And some of the other clubs have just as much money invested in their cars.
We're gonna have over 300. I think last count was 330 cars.
Well, 330 cars ain't very many.
You know, it's
Yeah, but
it's a small show. It's a small show because I've seen bigger than that. But I've seen bigger shows than that, more with 400, 500. Impala Magazine had a show just in Stockton just about maybe 3 weeks ago, and he had 1,000 cars there, a little over 1,000 cars. That's a lot of cars, man.
That's a lot
That's
of
a
cars.
hell of a lot of cars. So that's Impala Magazine. His name is Mark, a good friend of mine. Uh, but they're promoters, and promoters. I'm gonna have to do a podcast on promoters because promoters are cutthroats too. You guys all know Joe Ray. He's been putting up some stuff out there on Wire Down on his podcast, and Joe Ray's been talking a lot of stuff about judging and stuff. But also promoters too are just as bad. Judges are bad. I mean, judges are bad out there. I see that happen over and over and over. And I'm not gonna go to Joe's things because Joe, that's his podcast, what he's talking about. But also, I'm gonna put blame on promoters too, because a lot of promoters take favoritism, just like judges do, and including Joe Ray. I'm gonna pound on him too. Yeah, on him too. That he's a that even though he's as a promoter from an original lowrider, and he was a lowrider magazine before, he also had favoritism too. So he's not 100%. In my books, Joe, you want to call me and get pissed off at me? Call me all you want. I don't care. I'm a club member, but we're not talking about club business. We're talking about business. That's a whole different thing. Club and business, two different things. But promoters also have favoritism, and I'm gonna bring a podcast and bring up a bunch of promoters out there. And if you don't like it, don't invite me no more. Don't let me in. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If that's the way you feel, if I'm telling the truth, I'm gonna tell the truth about you guys. So I'm gonna do. It's gonna be another podcast on that. But today we're starting off, and we're gonna talk about the Boulevard. I'd like to introduce also here from before I start with also let me introduce the magazine. We'll do the magazine break.
Yeah, we'll do
Okay. So I'm gonna introduce also right now, and also he belongs to a car club, and a major car club in LA himself. LA or San Gabriel?
LA.
LA. Okay.
SoCal.
SoCal. Okay, come very closer for most of the the mic. How's the sound system here? We're gonna do a mic check. The sound system is good on also.
Well,
Do so we're gonna hear a sound check. So hey, where you guys located in LA?
No, we're SoCal. Well, we started off in LA, yeah. That's where our car club first started back in in 71.
Okay. How's the sound check? That sound come pretty good?
Yeah, it's coming in, but I'm getting multiple feeds. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, gente, hang on. In the meantime, we'll look at you guys over here. In the meantime, that we have things going on. Also, as a member of the car club in LA, and he has it's a social club. Isn't it a social club or family club or is that
Social club,
social
family oriented.
oriented clubs? Now there is family oriented clubs out there, gente, and they're not all lowriders. There's different clubs out there that have their own way of doing things. I know some of the major big clubs. They don't believe on social clubs. They don't believe on social things. They don't believe in family, kids. A lot of divorces in some of these big clubs because they all they think of cars only, which is it's all right, fine with me. I got cars too, but I didn't get a divorce for that. But but there is people out there that I know other people have got divorces over their car club, but social clubs are out there now, and they're pretty nice out there because they come out and they make little car shows for family, kids, jumpers. They give things away. Matter of fact, I know a car. I'm gonna let him explain in a few minutes. They even gave like 400 Easter baskets away. It's a social club. So I'm gonna bring it up to you, and I'm gonna bring it up to the gente, and also explain that to you. And also, there you go. So you're on the air also.
All right.
So,
Yeah, so
so when did you guys start also?
we started our car club back in 1971.
Okay.
There in Los.
Uh-huh.
Just a bunch of us just getting together before we were car club. Just a bunch of guys with baruchas and things. We lived in the ghetto, which we called it. It was right there, right by MacArthur Park.
Yeah.
Foveco Park, right there. It's in that section right there. So that was the ghetto. So one day we were all together. Talking about the group was out, Imperial was out. So we were like, hey, let's start a car club. And we weren't even going to name it. So then we heard the song by Danny Hathaway, The Ghetto. Said, hey, tú sabes qué? We are from the ghetto. This is ghetto live right here. So we had our plaques made, our shirts made. And there the Ghetto Car Club, West LA.
West LA. You call it ghetto lifestyle, right?
No, it's ghetto. Well, okay.
Ghetto life. Which one have to go?
No, it's ghetto lifestyle.
Yeah, ghetto lifestyle. So don't you guys see? Because I seen different words out there live. but this is called Ghetto Lifestyle.
Ghetto lifestyle. So the mother chapter was Ghetto West LA. That's where we're from. We started the club, a bunch of us, and then we broke up because of the fights that were going on in East Los. Back then there was a lot of fighting going on, a lot of plaques being taken off of carushas,
Yeah,
broken windows,
Yeah.
bumper jacks.
well, Orpheus and some of the other big major clubs out there.
It was a big battle out there. So, being said that, we went on for a while, and then some of us started breaking away from it because it started getting too bad.
Yeah,
Just a lot of pleitos out there.
yeah,
But one thing about it, when we would get into it, we got into it, but there was a lot of respeto. When we see the people with their familias, with the kids, the wives, or whatever, we kick back. We said, we'll catch you on the next one. We wouldn't do nothing like right there and then. That was the respeto we gave to each other. There was respect back there in the boulevard. The boulevard now is going downhill. It's not the same thing.
that boulevard, man. I'm telling you, man. That boulevard right now these days, it just going on. It's going haywire, man.
It is.
It's going haywire. Also, there's a boulevard also in San Bernardino, and it's going haywire too. They start off good.
Yeah.
Start off good, yeah. But the boulevard in LA, give me something about
Okay,
the boulevard.
so Whittier Boulevard, back in the days, it was Whittier Boulevard, Van Nuys Boulevard, and San Fernando. That was our cruising back in them days.
Back in those days.
Okay, so now everybody, you go to what is that? Norwalk. They have it in Norwalk. They have it in San Bernardino. Everybody's having their shows there.
Yeah.
You know what? They're nice. I've been to some of them because I go to a lot of these shows. I'm everywhere. People tell me, oh, so how do you go from one show to another show? Because I'm checking everything out. I'm looking at what's going on, and we're no better. What we do, we put the fingers on these clubs that are out there doing the burnouts and everything. We're no better than them. We're out there doing three-wheeling, hopping in front of the cops and everything. There's got to be a little respect between that. Back in our day, back in the 70s, they catch us stopping our cars. They will make us put our cars back to normal. We had to go through an inspection through Highway Patrol. They open up the hood. We had to have the shocks put on, our springs, everything back to normal.
That's normal. Yeah.
So we knew that when we see a hood up, we wouldn't hop our cars. We wouldn't drop them. We just leave them low and slow. Now, I see a lot of these cars three-wheeling, hopping in front of the cops. So the cops go over there, they give them a ticket, they stop them, and what's the first thing that comes out of their mouth? Oh, the hood are over there harassing us, and that's the final. It doesn't work that way. You got to respect the law. People don't know that this cruising that a lot of us were part of to make cruising happen again, they could take it away from us. The government's stronger than us. They could say one day, you know what? There's too much hassle, too much going on. They're going to close it down. All these carushas are going to go back into the garage, like they did for many years when they stopped when they legalized it.
Yeah, because the government turned around and let us do our cruising not crime, but it is a crime in a way because cruisers out there, as we all know, it's like you're allowed to cruise. It's not a crime to cruise out there, but you guys park in red zones. You guys park in red zones. Park where areas where you can't park because there's fire hydrants there. Which that's illegal, but you do. He said, the cops are hassling me. Well, you're parking there. You're walking around with a can of beer, a 40. A beer's walking up in the street. It didn't say alcohol was legal.
Put this away.
They didn't say, hey, it's legal. You can walk around, drink and drive. They didn't say you can drink and drive.
Not just that, but then you got them dancing in the middle of the street.
Yeah, with beer cans.
Exactly. And then the big thing that I don't like, and I know a lot of other people don't like, is you got a lot of these girls that are out there posing, G-strings, they're showing their chichero, they ain't got no self-respect with themselves.
That's right.
I mean, seriously, you got kids out there. This is a family-orientated cruising. We're supposed to show our cars, show our dignity, show what we're about. Not go out there with all these high-nos showing all their
showing their ass. They're showing their ass.
There you go.
Hey, I'll come on and say it, man.
They're showing all their ass.
They're showing their tetas and showing their ass. That's what they're doing now.
Okay. Back in our days, yeah, we had our cholas, we had our girls, but you know what? They have self-respect. They respected themselves. They were dressed up. They weren't out there showing their chichis and showing their nalgas and all that shit. Yeah, we had hood. Okay, we had our hood rats. But even the hood rats wouldn't even do that shit. Seriously. I mean, they stay out there.
You know what that is? We did have hood rats, and they didn't do that. They kind of hung out, drank beer, got drunk.
Yeah, they got drunk. Yeah, I mean,
everything.
You know, and I've been to some of these shows, and I see these chavalas walking around, and one day I asked, I said, "Hey, how old are you?" She was only 16 years old, friend.
Yeah, oh yeah, 16.
16 years old, showing all her body right there. You got all these chavalos take a picture of Macarusha. They're in the car with their piernas all abiertas right there, showing all their shit right there. That's not right.
And some of these guys are 26, 27 years old, so they're no different than the instinct files. You know,
you got a 30-year-old taking pictures of a 16, 15-year-old girl.
Yeah, that's not right.
That's not right.
That's not right. Yeah, that's right. I agree. And that happens a lot on the boulevard. You know, on the boulevard, people are walking around. Those like on the boulevard, what is going down on the boulevard, and some ruling on boulevards, the gente out there doing it is, like he said earlier, people walking on with beers in the middle of the street dancing, but they stop the traffic. Now, there is gente out there that don't know the boulevards. There's a cruise out there, so they're just driving by on their own. They have no idea. And also, you stop their car and start dancing in front of them with a beer can. That's not legal.
That's just that. Then you got other clubs. There's a lot of clubs out there. I mean, there's clubs like coming down the Woodward.
Yeah.
They never even heard half of the names on them. Okay, they come to the boulevard and they do a desmadre right there, throwing the beer cans, throwing everything on the floor and everything. The store owners get back. They get pissed off about all that shit.
That's right.
You know, they're pissing right there in the calles and everything. Hey, that's a business going on. You got to respect it.
Laughing about it.
And you go and you tell them, hey, you know what? Clean up after you. They don't care. They go back to where they come from, and the boulevard's all fucked up. They don't understand. For us, that we were there for back in the days, we take that personal. We had a lot of friends that died in that boulevard, in the battles that we had. That's personal to us. Take care of the
And you'll be
boulevard.
back.
Honor it. Respect it.
That's right. I agree with that. And that's the way the boulevard should be. It should be respected because it stops us. That's on, right? Everything's historic?
Yes, we're good. We're good.
So everything, yeah, as long as you see yourself right there, where they can see it. So you see yourself, it's on. Okay.
I'm
So that's
short.
the camera,
I'm
main
short.
camera.
Stop getting pissed off.
I'm in the short
Yeah.
camera. Tall guys.
But anyway, it's the system, respect.
So what's the good things that are happening out there?
Well, on the boulevard itself, we've been in doing the boulevard already, and the boulevard itself is people are trashing the boulevard now.
I know, but what's the good things are happening?
Well, like a lot of us, we get together and okay, here's another thing también what we used to do back then when the Imperials had their shows at Lincoln Park, or there was Lincoln Park, there was Elysian Park, the one way.
Uh-huh.
Does everybody remember the one way? I'm gonna say, what's the one way? The one way was up there at Elysian Park.
Yep.
Elysian Park now everybody calls it the palm area where the palm trees are at.
Yeah.
That palm area used to go all the way through. If people don't know it, now they stopped it. Where they call it the teardrop. Back in the days, that went all the way through. The reason they put the teardrop there is because there was a lot of fights and shootings there. When they shot that 5-year-old little girl there on the crossfire, that's when they started blocking everything off. People don't know the history of Elysian Park.
Yeah.
Lincoln Park, Montebello. People starting to come over there and they disrespect that.
And Montebello was part of East LA. You know that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's Montebello part. With having the Quiet Canyon.
Yeah.
That's part of East LA. They changed it to Montebello. It's like they did Chino and Chino Hills. It's Chino.
There's no Chino Hills. There's no that's Los Serranos. That's Los Serranos.
The same thing. It's part of East LA.
And
until the day I die, I'm gonna be saying that.
And even when we started our club, it was West LA.
West LA.
Yeah, ghetto West LA.
Yeah.
We wouldn't come into East LA like that. If we come into East LA, we respected East LA because the borderline was right there at the 6th Street.
On 6th Street, yeah.
Yeah, because it was LA on one side and East Los on the other side.
It's like Boyle Heights.
Exactly, right there on Boyle Heights.
Yeah.
That was our cutoff point right there.
Right there.
So when we used to go up to the east side, we were like, okay, you know what? We got to go in deep. And so we come in deep, but we respect it.
Yeah, that's right.
But again, we started the wars with the car clubs broke out. Right now, it's all we can all get along. And we talk about it. Hey, you know what? Remember when we did this, we did that, the plaques, the taking of the plaques and everything. Well, we look back, we were stupid, and we were, like anything else, young, dumb, and stupid. Now we're older. We realize what we did. We don't want that to happen.
Yeah, I'm
Anymore.
guilty too. I'm guilty on that part because I'm guilty on taking the plaque.
Oh.
And I had one taken for me.
All right.
Oh, here comes the truth.
Hey,
Here
what
comes
goes
the
around
truth.
comes around. You know what happens?
Yeah, it
That's
does.
not my plaque scars. I went
Yeah,
down.
it
Where's
does.
my plaque at?
Ah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But well, now we even have post office stamps. We got the stamps going on
That's
for
right.
the low riding.
So
okay. I got to say something about that.
Sure.
Okay. So when all this cruising's not a crime, and there was a bunch of us. It wasn't just one person or this person. There was a bunch of us that went out and got these signatures signed by different people. Me and my wife were out there walking the boulevard, going to Montebello Park, going to all different shows, getting these petitions signed. Wasn't just me, it was a bunch of us. Now you got the Lowrider Alliance, okay? That he started saying that because trying to put together an alliance, and then I went up to him one day and told him because I was part of
You
it.
talking about bugs?
No, not Bob.
Another one. Huh?
I'm talking about somebody else. And this is what I asked him. I said, "How long you been lowriding?" "Oh, I never lowrided." I go, "Well, how can you be in the Lowrider Alliance?" I go, he goes, "This is what he told me in his exact words. God told me to do it." I go, "Oh, I go,
Yeah.
God told you to get a Lowrider Alliance going."
Did he have a picture?
No,
Because there's a picture going around.
No, I said it.
Made G money.
No, I said it. This is what I did. I looked up and I said, "Oh, God had a lowrider." Not.
He was Chicano.
Yeah. So the thing is that this Vato's claiming to be a lowrider alliance and everything, and all it was about is him making feria for himself. And he knows what I'm talking about because we had it out, and I told him, "You know what? You're a fake." But he's making people believe that he's putting all this together. That you brought up the stamps. He was going to have an event. What happened there? People found out that he's not part of all this. How can you be part of an alliance if you don't even know how to run a club? He doesn't even have a lowrider. It's more like a regular car. He's got an old car.
Yeah, I was wondering about that because I signed up with Bugs, and Bugs is a lowrider, and
You talking about Bugs, little Bugs?
Bugs, yeah, Bugs.
Danny?
Yeah, with that beige car. He was not flyer, but Bugsy they call him Bugs. I paid him my vendor fee, and he was on there, and now he's.
Oh, you're talking about the one that was from Group.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bugs,
Yeah, Bugs.
he was passing out flyers and stuff. He was all happy about his show going on. And also, he got a message, and he came back, gave him $100 back, and says, "You know what? I gotta give you your money back for the vending spot. It's been canceled. I don't know what's going. He was politics happened. I don't know what's going on."
It always does. Rain.
There's two Bugs. You're talking about Bugs with the hats?
No, that one's no the Bugs, the one with the lowrider. I probably the one not Bugs with from Group, the short Bugs. The other Bugs.
The other one that used to be from Orpheus.
I'm not sure. See,
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
He has, I think he has a Fleet line, or he has a brown car.
I know who you're talking about.
But he said something happened. There was something happened. I don't know what happened. And I guess there was another side. He said another side on the Alliance side. They just canceled it. And that must
Yeah,
be
there was a lot of conflict behind that.
conflict in that. It's supposed to be, it should have been a good show because I've been to shows like that before in East LA at the college right there on by next to the sheriff station, Highway Patrol station at that stadium. They used to have shows there years ago back there in those days, and they had shows and it was something to be chingasos, but it's okay because the Highway Patrol and sheriffs are taking away.
So watch out. So the vato's selling these little stickers, right? Lowrider Lion for 5 bolas. So I tell him, you're selling those? He goes, yeah. He goes, put them on your windshield, and the cops ain't gonna stop you. Soon as one of the homies put it on his car, we're cruising down Whittier Boulevard. First thing they did, we pull him out of the car. And it's like, what are they? These stickers are supposed to prevent that shit. The hooders go, we don't look at that shit. Simple as that. They're like, we're gonna stop from looking because it has a little sticker. But he's selling them. He's making people believe that the cops ain't gonna harass you.
No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that
It
way.
doesn't work that way.
It doesn't work that way. No, they're gonna pull you over. They're gonna pull you over for your looks, your carucha, or maybe a rookie. If he's a sheriff and he's bald hair, he's a rookie. So he's gonna pull you over. And if he has long enough, if you get a sheriff that pulls you over and he has a mustache or he has longer hair, then he's not a rookie anymore. He's a veteran. My son's a sheriff in LA.
Okay, you know what's funny? One day we were driving by, remember, me and my lady,
Yeah.
and the Judas going this way, right? And we're driving this way, and then she looks at me and I told her, be ready. She goes, for what? I go, we're gonna get pulled over. She goes, for what? We're not doing nothing. Just watch. So I see the Judas, he does a U-turn, comes back. Sure enough, he's pulling us over. I go, I told you they were gonna pull us over.
Yeah.
Why? Because he profiled me right away.
Yeah.
Real quick, he profiled me. I knew it real quick because his eyes locked into me real quick.
It happened to me too. Coming down Rosemead and Pico Rivera, Old Pico, coming down Rosemead, and you have to go up, and there's a Chevron station there, and the Chevron station, you have to go up over the washing at that.
I was walking and I got pulled over.
Yeah, there's
Right here in Chino, I was walking in the morning. 7:30 in the morning, I'm walking. Yeah, I do that every day. I try to. And two Hudas raced by. And I looked. And I go, these motherfuckers are going to turn around. And sure enough, 2 seconds later, here they come. Oh, we seen somebody reported somebody
Yeah.
and your
description.
in your description. And he's like, do you have an ID? I ain't got ID. I'm walking. It's 7:30 in the morning.
Yeah, but like they say, we all look alike.
yeah,
And that was recently.
that happens.
6 months.
I've been pulled over
See?
many times.
Okay, now back in the days también, when you were all tacked down, the first thing the cops, they see you, they profile you, they pull you over, and they tell you, when did you get out?
Yeah,
Or they're looking at your arm to see if you're at the cato.
if you have a peacock.
Yeah.
hang on.
Look at, I have my peacock, but I got virgin veins. They're right there.
You got the peacock?
Okay, there it is.
There it is.
There it is. But these are old. This is old school right here.
Old school, right?
Okay, you could tell a tack from
Yeah, of course.
These vatos are all tacked down and everything. That's all new ink.
Oh,
This is all old Indian ink.
Indian, yeah, that one. That's right, because that's the old days, all peacocking, and that's where hide the spots where they're poking themselves.
Well, that was supposed to be like I said.
But Whittier Boulevard itself, man, you know what? Whittier Boulevard is getting smaller and smaller, and that's what our topic's about. You know, Whittier Boulevard is getting smaller. It's Whittier Boulevard actually started. It didn't start on Whittier Boulevard. Back in the 50s, it was by Lincoln Park out there. That's where Whittier Boulevard was at. Everybody was cruising over there, and then one way or another, I don't know who started. Who brought it over here? But it became to downtown Whittier Boulevard, the old Whittier, between Atlantic and the freeway. And that
It was from Eastern to Atlantic.
Atlantic.
Right there was a big stretch.
That was
Everybody used to cruise that, and it was packed.
And they
Let me
brought
tell you.
it. And anybody
Now-
tells you low riding started somewhere else, they lie to you.
Now it's from Fort to Eastern. What happened all the way down to Atlantic?
Yeah. Yeah, they made it smaller. It's getting smaller. And actually it was bigger, but like we said, like he was saying earlier, that there is people leaving trash behind. They're walking around beers, blocking our freeway, and then they cry about they're walking. Matter of fact, I saw people riding around in their car with flags that says cruising is not a crime. Well, it's not a crime. It's what you do is a crime. That's what you do is what's a crime. Yeah, you're a three-wheeler. There was a guy going three-wheeling. He three-wheeled out to the corner, and right in the center of the street, he made a U-turn three-wheeler and came back. That's a crime. I mean,
Exactly.
that's a crime, you know. And then all of a sudden, I saw two guys, they pulled over side by side, and all of a sudden, they're hopping, and behind them was a car. It was a little white, I think it was a little white Toyota. and they had some kids and stuff, ladies, a couple of kids, and they were kind of scared, because these cars are hopping.
What can hurt somebody? They don't know it.
They don't hurt somebody. And if you want to hop, there's plenty of parking lots. All you gotta do is go right behind right there.
Exactly. Just go into a parking lot and do what you got to do there. Don't do it in the streets. You're going to attract attention. The cops are going to come. They're going to break it up.
They're going to break it up, close the boulevard down.
When we used to cruise the boulevard back in the early 70s,
yeah.
Okay, it will go Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday
night. I was there.
3 days of nothing but cruising.
That's right.
And then the everybody was looking forward for New Year's Eve. Do you remember New Year's Eve?
Yeah.
Everybody, 12 o'clock hit, everybody jump out of their carrucha.
They start screaming out there.
There you go. You don't see none of that no more.
No more, man.
Those were the good old days, the simple days.
And now people took Whittier Boulevard, they stretched it out. From Atlantic, they went the opposite way. And I don't know who started that. I can't point fingers or say who started, but they stretched it all the way down to
the Commerce Center.
That
wasn't a cruising point.
No, that was no cruising point.
It was Atlantic to Eastern.
Eastern and everything. And they took it out past that area over there. Carlos Jr., Reynolds, Carlos, Carlos, all the way down. Everybody was cruising, drinking in the parking lot, leaving big old messes. The cops came down and closed it down. And then they were all crying because cruising not a crime. Well, cruising not a crime. Well, cruising wasn't a crime. It's they were out there. I witnessed all this. I witnessed people out there in the middle of the street, out there dancing and drinking and shaking their ass.
There's too, but I mean, we had respect.
Yeah,
there was a lot of things. The Pepsi generation of today is way different from our generation.
That's right.
Way different.
That's right.
That's why we call it the Pepsi generation.
That's right. It's changed. It's changed around now.
They cuss a lot more.
Yeah, they have that boulevard.
Cussing now.
Also,
Oh yeah.
Also in San Bernardino, I want to also bring up San Bernardino too, because I'm familiar with San Bernardino. San Bernardino has their own cruising area. They call it Mount Vernon. It started off kind of slow, but now Mount Vernon is really kicking off. It's getting big. I would say it's actually almost bigger than East LA one.
Bigger than East LA.
Because East LA is only 2 or 3 blocks. It became small. It got small. It came from Eastern right there by that little taco stand there to about 3 blocks, 4 blocks, and it's over. The one on Mount Vernon, it's grown, it's stretching.
And you know what? It's better too.
It's nice.
They have it more under control.
Yeah, more under control.
I noticed that when I went up there one time, because they would say, "Hey, let's go up to Mount Vernon. Let's go." I didn't want to go. I don't want to go into the Inland Empire. Then I started going in there, and I seen that they got their cruising more under control than they do at Whittier.
That's right. They have.
Because you go by the arches at Whittier Boulevard, they're all pistando right there.
Sitting down drinking beer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You go to San Bernardino, now, of course, in an empire in San Bernardino, I've been over there too. They're drinking beer también. But I noticed that after it's over, if you cruise through there, you hardly don't see no trash.
Exactly.
They clean up. They clean up, man.
Mousy does a good job of telling.
Yeah, Mousy. Mousy's one of the photographers, and she does a great job out there controlling for the people.
Logo right here.
And Mousy, we gotta give it to Mousy. Mount Vernon is really cruising. Mount Vernon and San Bernardino. If you haven't went cruising to San Bernardino, you gotta give it a try. Go over there, but don't ruin it don't make us look bad. You're from East LA, you're in the LA area. Don't go all the way to Inland Empire and make us look bad by leaving your trash, your cans, your beer, or screaming out the middle of the street. They don't have that in San Bernardino. San Bernardino, I see them still dancing, acting kind of crazy, but they're doing it at a park, right there on the sidewalk. They're not blocking the street like we do in East LA. So if we're gonna go to San Bernardino, go over there. It's a nice cruising area. They got it under control, but it's a more cleaner in East LA. East LA right now. I was just there 2 weeks ago. I was there I was there Easter Sunday. I was there. I was there sitting down I was sitting at that little restaurant right there with the guys with group.
Because you didn't make it too much. You made my cruise to my Easter basket giveaway.
No, so I went at nighttime afterwards, and I went to right there. Where those guys hang out there. He sells his T-shirts. He sells what about T-shirts. Yeah. And them they're from group, and I hung out there with those guys for about 3 hours, and I could see everybody cruising back and forth. But down the block, just 2 blocks away, man, there was a big old mess. Everybody's out there with beer cans and 40s and stuff, and talk cans yours is the plastic talk can, but that's what.
Mine says Dodgers.
Dodgers, okay. and there were big old tall cans like that out there walking around in the middle of the street, blocking off. You couldn't go east, west, north, or south. They just said that all blocked off, and then they were just doing circles in the middle of the street, and on the four-way corner, they was going like that, doing three-wheelers. Three-wheeling.
Well, you know, Frank, today we had we get together once a month. The OGs at Shakey's or at
with my friend Mike.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's go, Mike.
Okay. So one of the topics that they were talking about
Was it today?
Yeah.
today. Yeah, it was today.
Oh, I missed it again.
Yeah,
I missed it again.
Okay.
Mike sent me pictures afterwards. I
I missed it again. I missed it again. I missed it again.
I'll let you know next time. Okay, so we were all we could rock talking right there. So one of the subjects was, hey, the flyers for these cruises or that they have out in 15th Street and all that. They're like, where do they get all these car clubs that they don't even have authorized their logo on some of these flyers? So who's ever doing those shows together, they get 20 car clubs, 15 car clubs, put all their logos on there to make the people believe that they're all going to show up. Half of them people didn't even give us the author.
I see it all the time.
You see what I'm saying?
I see. I was in Moreno Valley 3 weeks ago, and they have flyer out there of all these car clubs on there. I mean, half a sheet.
Exactly.
And there was no how.
Car clubs.
When I throw my cruises, I call up the clubs. I'll call up Techniques. I'll call up Click. I'll call up the different clubs, and I'll say, "Can I put you on my logo? Will you support me?" I know that them clubs are gonna come out.
Yeah.
I won't put a club that I know that I didn't ask them.
Yeah.
It's out of respect.
Respect. That's right.
It's out of respect.
That's right.
How am I going to put your name on something that you didn't tell me to do?
Respect for the club, but respect to the people because they think you're not lying to them. Like, oh, we have all these clubs and they're going to show up. You know,
No, not just that, but okay, let's say
that's my thing because like people who are going out
Right.
to see, they're going to think, oh, I'm going to see all these clubs today, and nada, they got 3 clubs.
okay, so let's say they put your logo on one of these flyers.
Yeah.
But you didn't know about it.
Yeah.
But you have all these other clubs, and they're the shooting or something goes wrong. Who are they going to point back? Well, his club was there.
Yeah, here's the
So
flyer.
you're liable for them
Yeah.
people that are there.
Here's the flyer. Here's the flyer.
Exactly. Look at all these shootings that are going on.
Yeah, that was supposed to stop back in the 90s. There was a stop to that. But early 90s there was a stop to that. But I guess they continue it, and I guess they're gonna pay the price. I'll just let you know that they're gonna pay the price when they get arrested. They're gonna pay the price for the drive-by shootings. They think they're getting away with it right now and all these shootings now. But I don't want to mention go into that part of it. But they're gonna pay the price because that was supposed to come to a stop. They were told by heavy duties to stop doing that, and they're starting to do it again. So they're gonna pay the price on that. They're gonna pay it. That's something that's gonna happen. But it's not. But I noticed too that it's not happening as much no more. It is yes and no. It's most of the time is the ones that have been drinking and having too much to drink, and
Who are going out there just to drink.
yeah, and
Just to
some
get wild.
And you know what I've been seeing that's funny? I see more hyenas fighting than the vato.
Yeah, I see
There's
that
more
too.
hyenas out there fighting.
Well,
I thought I just like kicking back, like, all right, let it happen.
I seen
They don't want to get involved in that shit.
and I see more girl car clubs too, man.
Yeah.
Girl clubs are
Well,
coming out
guess what?
strong.
They
They're
got some nice carruchas.
taking over. Girl
Oh
clubs taking
man, they
over.
got some nice ass cars. Some of these guys are getting intimidated by that.
That's right, man. I see girls coming in Lincolns and 64s and 63s, and
And you know what? I give them prompts for that. They're out there doing it.
they're doing it.
Just there's bylaws to go by. Respect each other. That's all it takes is respect. That's the number one thing. Respect and your palabra.
That's right.
That's what it's all about.
That's right. And I seen the clubs go out there. The girls coming out strong, man.
Yeah.
They're getting strong.
They
Get them prompts.
They spent their money. They spend their money and they modify their cars are cleaner than our cars because they I don't know how they do it, man, but they stick their fingers in there and clean everything up like to clean the house up.
Because they got them little skinny fingers and clean all them spokes and shit.
Yeah, they're cleaning
But
that
hey,
stuff, man.
they're good for cleaning houses. You know they're going to keep them cars nice.
Oh man, I see the super clean cars. Some of the car shows I go to, I mean, I see the cars and I said, damn, I see the girls fixing their cars up, and I said, man, these cars are super.
Okay, here's
clean.
another thing. Talking about clubs. Okay, you see a lot of these cars now that they're slapping plaques on there,
Yes.
and there's a bunch of a big group, but they're not car clubs. They're more like gangs getting together instead of a car club.
Yes.
A car club, you get out, you got everything organized. You're going to throw a show. You have everything. Everything goes by how you're going to run it.
Yes.
So you got all these cars that they're not even painted right. The tires all fucked up.
Yellow.
All yellow and
yellow.
shit.
Some are white, some are yellow, and
Exactly. But they're out there putting hydraulics on them and hopping them.
hopping them. They're club members.
And then you got these
In the street.
no, you know what when they have these shows and they bring in these trailer babies. They're pushing them in, but they're hopping. I don't want to see that. To me, it doesn't move me or groove me. Yeah. You bring in a carrucha, you're going to hop it, you're going to drive it out. Not that it's going to lose a fender or your bumper's going to come out or it's going to catch on fire.
That's right. That's right.
Back then, we used to go, we hop them, and we drive them back out.
We will try to hop them. We try in the beginning stages in the hopping, and we would try to get these half a size of a bottle.
A top boy. It was top boy.
Oh, yeah, okay.
If you hopped that top boy, you were a hop.
No, you're a hopper.
Right here, mira, right here. That's how high we used to hop. And we thought we were something.
Yeah, we thought we were hopping, but we were hopping and
Shit.
doing. Then something would break, a cylinder would pop out and stuff.
It sucked.
And it was funny, man.
The
It
spinning.
was funny. It was
We used to
funny.
have
Yeah.
hoses.
Yeah.
It was hoses. It's not like today. Now the A-arms are falling off. The springs are hurting people.
The car goes backwards. It
It
falls
goes back.
over.
Yeah, have you seen it?
Flip over. And I seen cars. The whole car comes off the ground.
Okay, do you know who brought out that first style?
The truck style, little truck guys.
No. I'm talking about the hopping, the high hopping.
That was a hard. It wasn't a Reds. Who started?
Old man Frank.
Oh yeah, Old Man Frank.
Old
Yeah,
man Frank Cordova.
Frank
He lived
Cordova.
right there.
Yeah, he started, yeah.
He lived right there on Alexander.
That's right.
He was
started
our neighbor. He was a neighbor of mine. I knew him real good.
Yeah.
We used to go over there. He was the first one who brought out that style.
Yeah.
But you got all of these people saying, "Oh no, we brought it out."
No,
Frank
no.
Cordova, old man Frank.
Right. He started that car. That's right, man. That's right. I
He
forgot.
was the first one who brought out the car winning competition because they used to do it for feria back then in the days.
That's right. They want to go high.
That's
and
right.
after a while, he got so high, the car just went back.
He used to stay stuck.
He goes stay still like this,
It's
and after a while, the cars went backwards. So you couldn't go any higher. So I said, "Okay, we want me to go higher." Boom. Okay, now count all that wideness.
The technology of today, you can hop it, you can do all that. But what makes it go all the way back? All the damn fucking batteries they got back there. That's why they start on fire.
The batteries.
Back there we were only running what? 48 volts,
Yeah,
36 volts.
2 batteries, 1
Three
battery, 3 battery. Yeah.
But we were
They
hopping.
were hopping.
Now these guys what do they got? 12 batteries back there? Well, of course the
Diesel
weight of that car is gonna bring it back. Now it's gonna catch on fire. You ain't gonna stop that fire.
Yeah, because some of the hoppers in the front don't have no fire. They have no firewalls. They just have the fender. The firewalls they strip like an airplane. They strip them. Whereas if there's less weight, so it just hops and just hops, comes back up and flips over. I've seen a lot of hopping already. I seen cars fall apart and I seen cars catch on fire, and I've seen everything out there, man.
I was a lowrider from way back in the 70s.
I got my first ticket when I was 11 and a half years old. 11 and a half years old. I was a newspaper boy.
But they used to make us park our cars. They didn't take them from us.
No, that's what they did to me. What happened to me, I was a newspaper boy, and I bought this car for $42. So to make the story short, they knew who I was, the police officer. He's at the paper boy. I'm driving around the block, going around the block. Police officer sees me. He comes after me, and of course I'm all scared, crying down the alley. I pull over, and because he saw me, pull over, stop. And then they didn't take my car. and other neighbors came and says, "Oh, we'll drive the car home for him."
Right, exactly.
I was 11.5 years old.
Yeah.
Gave it the guy a ticket. I said, "What?"
Bad habits.
We're like that. We're going down our
It
neighborhood.
was like-
13 years old, driving a 62 Thunderbird.
I was
Okay.
at 53.
Like this. I'm talking how small the Juras go by. They see a little head right there. Like,
What's happening to me?
we take off. They get us. They take us home. The car stays right there. Parents go pick it up.
I was 11.5 years old on a 53 Chevy
Those
four door.
those were good days.
Yeah.
We were having fun.
Yeah.
We could stay out late, and our jefitos and jefitas knew where we were at. They didn't have to worry. It's not like today. Nowadays, everything's all fucked up nowadays. You don't even know where your kid's at. He's out there. I see a lot of these chavalos doing that. What is that called with the balloon? That's ox.
Oh yeah, they're breathing out. They're getting a balloon and swallowing
They
it
be driving, going to the show. They're walking around doing that at the shows too.
at the shows.
I've seen them
I
already.
haven't seen that yet. They're walking around with the balloon and taking snorks. Oh man, I used to see people with one sock missing.
Oh, that was when they used to snip paint. The paint.
They kind of spraying their
Clear.
clear.
There you go. That was our bad habit.
Sometimes copper, sometimes. Say, well, you got copper in your lips and stuff.
That was all white.
I was back in those days, man. I remember those days. Yeah.
No, the gold. They had gold all over.
Gold, yeah, they had gold and shit back in those days. I was a spray can. They'll have a bag. If they didn't have a bag, they take the sock off. And walking around, hey, where's the sock at?
Remember when we used to spray paint our names on the walls?
Yeah.
And the cops used to get us, and they would spray paint our faces with it.
Yeah, they did.
Remember?
They
get in there.
spray.
Órale.
That don't happen no more, man. Those days are over, man. Those days have changed around. It's been a whole different thing, But the Boulevard gente, and I'm going to bring it back to the Boulevard. The gente, the Boulevard and Whittier Boulevard has to be controlled. And I don't know how to control it because everybody wants to. There's so many car clubs out there now, and they all have their own ideas. And they're not even car clubs. He's explaining moments ago. There's a lot of people out there that have a plaque on the car, but they're not. It's not even a club. It's more like a gang. So when you start telling them to do this and do that, they want to confront you, and they want to fight. They want to fight. And then if you get in a fight, now that you're scared to fight or mess with them, the thing is you're ruining the Boulevard. Us as OGs, we don't want to ruin it. Getting a fight out there just ruins it, makes the show. Cops are gonna come down. It ain't like the movies where you fight somebody, beat somebody up, and you walk away, or you run off. There's no cops around. The movie, the cops don't even show up for at least an hour. Through the half of the movie, the cops never show up. They're shooting at each other, crashing each other, breaking things, and chasing each other down the street, and the cops ain't there. It doesn't work that way in these days. Oh, here,
This is reality.
Yeah, this is reality. They come there and it ruins the Boulevard. So what we got to do, I don't know. It's hard to explain or hard to get under
So what
control.
we're trying to do, Frank, is like when we go to Montebello, we all get together on Sundays, the different clubs, we barbecue. We go and we offer everybody food. The clubs, you go to this club, hey, come and eat something. Everybody's offering everybody. It's family orientated. There's kids out there. Not to be all over there starting trouble, walking around like a bunch of gangsters, I mean, I'm guilty for that because I did that when I was a chavalo. I was in a gang. I did all that shit, but we had our limits.
I know a club that way similar to it. I got a club called True Pride. It was Porky.
What about it?
Yeah, Porky. He has True Pride. And very good guy, man. On time, their club, they get money together. They use some of their club money and they barbecue and they give tacos away, hot dogs away, hot links away. Have you seen that? Yeah.
We used to go to when we get together for Emotions Easter basket giveaway. Then we all get together. Same thing. Porphy come in. He put out his big barbecuers, and we all put out our barbecuers. Everybody be doing that.
Yeah.
Okay. No. Okay. You said that. Some of these clubs that are having events nowadays, they're charging 40 bolas, 30 bolas. Where's all that money going to?
$70 for a cruise that's going to happen from East LA to downtown LA and back. They're charging $70, 100 100.
Okay, that
Mention no names.
Okay,
but it says 100 cars, $70, $7,000. Now $7,000 does not You don't need that kind of money for the escorts. Not seven. Escorts don't cost $7,000.
Saying that, I have a cruise every year. I'm having another one June the 21st, the Lowrider Holiday Cruise. Okay, I don't give the where we're going because I keep that to the very end. But we get a bunch of cars. We brought them from Covina before through the freeway and everything. I don't charge them. I pay for it. I pay for the motorcade. I ain't gonna charge them like you said, 60 walla, 70 walla to take a cruise down Whittier Boulevard. That's a free street. How you gonna charge somebody? Why? Because you're on a cruise. Come on a cruise. I have my cruise. It's free.
It's free.
All you got to do is just follow low and slow. Don't do no hopping, no three wheeling, and we take my cruises last 2 hours. We don't just go down the boulevard. We're gonna go around places to show our carrucha, to show the pride, to show the cultura of our pride of how we built these cars. You know how I feel when I'm driving down with all these cars and people come on, they're taking pictures and they're orale, you know, all this. They're enjoying. They're looking at something. It makes you feel good that you built this car.
That's right.
That's what it's all about.
People pull over, and people come out and take pictures of your car as you're driving by. They take pictures of you and everything. It feels good when you see people, just audience, regular, normal people come out there. Not that I'm used to the regular lowriders take pictures of us because we do it all the time. But also you get a person off the street, a gabacho, a pretito, a tinto, or you get a chinito.
I haven't heard that one for a while.
You get chinito and stuff, you know, they come out there and they're taking pictures and stuff, you know, and it feels good because you're driving your car and you smile.
You're beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah, and then they're taking pictures and complimenting you, you know,
but it feels good, Frank.
It's good, yeah, it feels good because it's your car, it's your lowrider, and your lowrider you built, man, and you wash it, clean it, take care of it all week. Maybe it's not a show car, but it's a lowrider, and it's something that somebody else don't have one. And you have a nice looking car and a decent car, and people are complimenting you, telling you, hey, it's nice. You know, they're watching you going cruising a big old lineup with a bunch of other lowriders.
When they say they're having a cruise, okay, and they're charging you this feria, what do? It's not a cruise. They go and they park their car, put their canopies up, and they start pisteando till they get till it's over. Where did you get? But you pay 30 bolas for that. You could just go to the park and go look at the cars.
That's right. That's right. Well, yeah, you go to Malbao Park, or go to Legion Park.
Okay, I just had that Easter basket giveaway.
Yeah,
we had it
2 weeks ago.
Saturday. It was Saturday, yeah. And anyways, so we gave away almost 300 Easter baskets. Top of that, we gave some to Homeboy Industry. And then still went to Montebello and donated some. We fed everybody we could feed in Elysian Park. And you know what the people say? Hey, also, who gave you the donation? I paid for it out of my pocket. It was out of my pocket. Why? Because I want people to have fun. I do that once a year. I ain't a rich man, but you know what? I got pictures of these little kids getting their Easter baskets all happy. Having a good time. And that's my payback.
That's everything right there. That's everything.
I show you pictures of these little kids just hugging the Easter bunnies that we had and everything. They were having fun. People coming up, hey, also, you know what? You did right. I don't want that. I want to see the kids having fun.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
It's all about the kids.
It's all about the kids.
And showing them where you come from.
You know who does that too? Also, I know a few other organizations in different areas that do the same thing. They do the same thing. Easter.
No, okay, hold on. We paid for it, but we still had car clubs that came out and supported us. They brought out Easter baskets as well and everything. Okay, I'm not taking all, but I did pay. We did pay for all the food. We bought what? Not carne asada, but we bought sirloin steaks. We bought 80 pounds of chicken or 180 pounds of chicken. We were just barbecuing all day long. Fed all the kids, about 400 hot dogs.
That's good.
That came out of our pocket.
That's good.
But it made us feel good.
Yeah,
that.
And that's what clubs are supposed to do. Give, don't take.
That's right.
I had clubs where shows where one time I did charge, and people said, "Hey, also, why are you charging? You never charge." And you know what I told the people, my club? I said, "Don't charge them no more. Everybody come in. Don't charge." I felt guilty, like I was doing something wrong.
Yeah. Let me fix this. Let me fix this one here. Hang on, Joe. Go ahead. So, if people are listening to you, also.
I thought something was going. He's cutting me off. Órale. Ándale.
It's his TikTok puzzle.
No, but you know what? It's all about respect. Have respect. Cruise. Enjoy yourselves. And just be safe out there.
Make sure the
That's
kids have a
it.
good time.
And when you have kids, respect them. Because a lot of these kids, they see the way you're growing up and they think that's the way to be. It's not. Let them be kids. Let them grow up as kids. We didn't. I didn't have a dad. I came from a broken home, and I had to start working. I was shining shoes, cleaning windows.
Everybody.
Back then, you know what? I was only getting 75 cents an hour. That was my paycheck. An hourly, 75 cents. Then it went up to minimum wage, $1.25. But you know what? When I was working, I gave that feria to my jefita. And then I give so much money to my carnalas. Because I was a man of the house. These kids up today, they don't know none of that. They don't even know how to work. They want everything given to them. Or they're sitting there with the computer all day long, gaining weight in front of the TV. Go out there and do something with yourself.
That's right. Yes. Yeah, that's happened. I have the story behind that too, you know. I got a long story behind that, but I understand that. I understand what you're talking about. These
You know how many times my jefito hit me? When I had my jefito and I was small, he used to beat me with a go get the branch, the switch. He hit me for that shit. He hit me with that shit. But you know what? That was discipline. You do that now to the kids, you go to jail.
You go to jail, man.
And that's the first thing that Chavalo does. One hit me, I'm putting you in jail. Get over here.
I had one of my boys tell me that one time. One of my boys told me that. He said, I'm calling the cops.
Shit, I brought you in this world. I'll take you out.
That's what I told him. I told him that. I brought you in this world. I'm taking you out of this world, man. Call the cops. Go ahead.
You know what's okay? Let's get back to this cruising.
Yeah.
You know what's another bad thing? When something goes down or something's going down, there goes the cameras. They're dry snitching each other out.
You know what? Another thing too, and as we're talking about the cameras, and I was going to bring that up. You know, gente out there, look, if you're on Whittier Boulevard and you're in San Bernardino because you're in a cruise and there's chingazos out there, you know,
don't film it.
Don't film it. If you're gonna film it, don't post it, man. All you're doing is you're ruining it for next week and the week after. You're ruining it. I mean, you just want 5 minutes of fame, and put it on your TikTok or his Facebook. Oh, there's a fight out there. You get the 5 minutes of fame. What you're doing is you're ruining it. Because the cops are seeing the city seeing it, the city officials are seeing it. They say, "Oh no, that has to stop."
They're seeing everything that goes on on social media.
You know, you want 5 minutes of fame. 5 minutes of fame ain't worth what you're doing to us as lowriders and all your friends who are lowriding with you, because it stops them. Yeah, because you're putting these chingazos out there. Yeah, you're putting these chingazos out there. If you're gonna put it out there, man, put it on friends only, not public. Friends only your own friends you have on your phone. Don't put it on public, because you put it on public, you're ruining it, man. You're ruining it, man. You come out the cameras, and there's nothing wrong with the cameras. Like, someone might die, and you might be a witness to that death or something, and you might show the family member what happened to his son before he died, last minutes of his life, and give him the film. Give the parents the film. Look, here's the film of your son. He was still alive at this right here. Okay, do that, because I'm waiting for that to happen for me. I have a $100,000 reward out there for my son. For anybody who comes out right now, I got $100,000 cash. It's been out there for over a year already. I posted, I went live, and I still have it right now on my Facebook. I give you $100,000 if you come to me and tell me who killed him, who's the one that shot my son. I'm not going to the cops. You come to me. I'm going to give it to you as a gift. And there's parents out there like me that'll do that. So if you're filming, it's okay if you want to film, but don't put it out there on Facebook and ruin it. Ruin it for the clubs, because all you do is closing the boulevard down. You're closing down East Street. There's fights in East Street up there in San Marino. I've seen a couple of films out there with a couple of people fighting at the park. You're filming it. All that's going to happen, the city's coming down.
Venues, because the venues, the people who own the venues and the insurance companies that own the venues, they go, hey, look, there's too many fights. You had too many fights. We can't.
There was a fight.
We're not gonna let you put a show here.
There was a fight at the Pomona Fairground, the East Side Story fight. Small fight. It wasn't even a big fight. It was
Which
over.
one? The one last year?
Yeah, the one. And people blew it up, made it sound like a big old fight, and it wasn't there. We're watching the damn fight. I filmed it. I even have film of it myself. I never posted it up. I filmed it just to show my own personal friends. Check this out.
And you know
Check
what
this
that
out.
was about? That was behind a hyena.
Yeah, and it was something so small, but you guys blow it up, and now they're not having that car show there this year over that last year's Mickey Mouse fight.
Because of the venue.
Because the people that turn around start blowing it up, start putting this film out there on social media, making it sound so bad that they it was a big old riot out there. It was no damn riot. It was over. It was done with. It was a fight. It was over and done with. It was taken care of, and people kept blowing it up like there's a riot.
And they would mix the video, so it looked like it went on forever.
And you know, there was a couple of displays that were ruined, and the people that were fighting weren't even from a club.
Yeah.
So who's the ones that are suffering? The people with their cars and their bikes and everything. They're the ones that are getting hurt.
That's right.
Because you got all these spectators coming in that don't even own cars. Just like at the Whittier Boulevard, half of them people down there don't even own cars.
That's right. They're down there.
But when they start the chingazos and the whatever you want to, desmadre out there,
That's right.
we're the ones that have to say we got to go and fix our cars.
We got to stop it. Okay, Gente, we're gonna go for a 10-minute break. We're gonna do another 10-minute break by commercial advertisement break. So I'm gonna cut in right now. We'll continue our talk in a few minutes, but let me go into the magazine, and we're gonna turn around and advertise the magazine. Here we have here. Gente, this is Frank's Hats, and this is Bad Habit. Bad Habit magazine's been around for over 3 years already. He's been around. And this is one of the magazines that you want to pick up. And if you haven't heard of him, then look for him on Amazon, okay? Because this magazine is almost compatible to a lowrider. He can become the new lowrider magazine like we used to see back in the days, with more support if more people keep supporting his magazine. He has no lowrider came out with a bunch of advertisement, and they kept putting pictures of advertisement. This magazine doesn't have no advertisement. This magazine has pictures of caruchas. It started off thin, and now it's getting 50. How many pages?
Yeah, over 50 pages.
Over 50 pages. He has photographers. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 photographers in this magazine.
There's actually 7.
7 photographs.
The other one's still earning his logo on the cover.
7 photographs.
Still a prospect.
He's still
Now,
prospect.
out there, you guys, I know you guys like magazines, and I know a lot of people take pictures. I see people with cameras everywhere you go. They all want to take a picture of you. They take a picture of your car or a picture of you. You never see the picture. You never see him unless you got his phone number and you ask him, where's my picture you took? And sometimes they have to look for it themselves. They can't even find you on their own. Bad Habit Magazine is a whole totally different magazine. When they take a picture of you, you're going to see it. Even though it's not on the magazine sometimes, you go into the other pages he has little barcodes you go into, and you'll see the pictures he took over there. This is a magazine of the century. It's not Lowrider Magazine. It's called Bad Habit Good Times Magazine. Now, I'm going to show you a little bit about it. I'm going to show you the front cover of it. Here's the front cover. As a badass car and he's three-wheeling right here. It's a badass. It looks like a Cadillac. And it is a Cadillac.
Yeah.
Cadillac out there in front, Cadillac. And I'm going to show you a little bit about it. I'm not going to show you everything because then you have to buy the magazine. You say, why buy the magazine? But he's going to show you something. He's going to start off with This is issue number 38. 38 means it's been around over 3 years. Okay, it's been 3 years and 3 months. So that's a long time. Now he's going to show you here. We're going to show you nice. This is classic life. Now look at this badass picture. This is one of the pictures he took. Oh, you guys on there, you guys are watching this over here. Watching this. Badass, a classic life. It's a nice looking car here. That was photographed by who photographed this?
I did.
It did, okay.
was-
That's my bad habit. He did it himself. Okay.
I still take pictures.
As they take pictures, okay. And then here we're gonna go into another page here, volume 7 on throwback. He's doing some throwback magazine pictures here. And this throwback magazine pictures here, he has picture of he has a bunch of little small pictures of different cars. A lot of cars. It's like Lowrider magazine, Evil magazine, Female magazine back in the old days, Teenager magazine. I've been around those magazines for years. I was brought up in that herb, and his is something similar to it. He's around. He has a bunch of pictures, throwback pictures in there. Then he starts off with a guy called Swaggy, and he has a bad little car here. It says original from Santa Ana. He must have been in Santa Ana and took a picture in Santa Ana. This magazine flies around. It's like
You're everywhere.
or like Larry and Sonny used to go over. They jump around the different cities and go all over the place. High desert, low desert. He has there's some pictures of some 65s or 66s in front. A 65 and a 66, one of each. It says in front of here, he has pictures in there. There's pictures you can see in here. I know you guys can't see them from far away.
And the reason why we did a throwback, and I want to say congratulations to Swaggy. He got a new house. He got married.
Yeah, I wasn't invited to that party. What's going on here?
Me neither.
What's going on, Swaggy? What's up? I know you're watching this podcast. Hey, what's going on, Swaggy?
He's
you owe me something. Owe me a burrito.
When he was 18, doing going out to the shows, taking pics, and I seen him working. He was out there every weekend working, taking pictures, and I told him, I go, hey, you want to be part of the magazine? He said, yep.
See, now,
I've watched him grow from being a slide photographer because you see it once and it's gone.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
okay, there you go.
So to a photographer where it's on print. It's on
There
paper.
it is, and
It ain't going nowhere.
just like back in the old days. There it is, a club picture back in like the old days. They would take a picture of your cars in the background, and you have your car club in front of you.
That's a nice picture.
Yeah.
This
Real nice.
is a picture. It's a club picture. Now you can have these club pictures taken. All you gotta do is contact Bad Habit Magazine. You can contact me. If he can't do it, he'll send one of his own photographers. This picture was taken by a unique photographer in the high desert. He took this picture, a very nice picture out there.
Larry,
aka Larry,
AKA Spanky.
Spanky. All right, aka. Now here's some more photographs from the high desert. He has top pictures from a Buick, a '68. He has a Monte Carlo. He has a couple other pictures. He has a van. Pictures to take. It's like old Lowrider magazine, old Female magazine, old Cuba magazine. If you guys are OGs like I am, you'll remember those magazines. You guys remember Teenager? That was back in old black and white pictures.
And if you're young, this is what it's all about.
So he has more pictures, but I'm not going to show them to you because you have to get the magazine. I'm going to jump over to it. Now this magazine has a dedication page also that comes out every month. And this dedication page comes out every month. These are updated dedications from Angel Baby. If you guys don't know who Angel Baby is, he is the Ark of the Bull. He's the Ark of the Bull guy. Ark of the Bull passed away, so Angel Baby took over. And Angel Baby is the guy that does the dedications. He puts up these.
And he does it respectfully. He's like he gives a lot of props.
That's it. So that's Angel Baby. He puts out everything. I could read off a dedication if you want me to.
Nobody's getting married.
That's getting married. But this dedication puts up.
The last one I got.
Yeah, they're looking for you, DJ Lady, and that's strangers in the door. Okay, this is to. Okay, here's dedication number 9 right here. Dedication number 9 says to you know who, from Lady DJ, Lady Di, D-I, Lady Di. That goes Dad, strangers at my door. What do you mean, strangers at my door? What's going on here? Okay, this dedication are updated dedications that are dedicated every Friday live on the Cruising Oldie show. Here's one by Cali Classics. Some badass cars, man. He has some badass bombs here, and he has like 3 lined up side all the way down the ladder. Badass bombs, man. I'm telling you, these photographers are top-notch photographers. Look at the way he took a picture at 64, 62, and then he did the wheel. Look at this. That was so nice pictures, huh?
That's a nice picture.
Nice pictures. This is a magazine. You guys into magazine? These photographers will photograph you. You're going to come on this magazine here. So this is where you're at right there, okay? Next picture here. Now we got another one with all the Volkswagens, but I'm not going to show you everything right now at one time. I'm going to show you this other thing here. Now we got we had Inland Empire, Mousy. Mousy, here you are, Mousy. Mousy's coming on right now with a Cadillac. I'm 58, I'm 57. Some badass, man. Badass pictures here. Mousy from Inland Empire. Now she's covering the Inland Empire area. She covers Riverside, San Bernardino, different areas. Check this out. That Mousy here.
The cruise we're talking about.
The cruise talking about San Bernardino.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, I met.
There she is, right there. Picture of Mousy. Mousy, hey, you're in the picture, Mousy. What's going on here, man? Give us
Get a selfie. Get a selfie.
That's the selfie, huh? You want to get yourself in there. Okay, now we got. I'm not gonna show the rest of the pictures. There's a lot of pictures in there because then you're not gonna buy the magazine. Now we got another person here. Did you take this Bad Habit?
Yes.
Okay, Bad Habit took a picture of this one here of a 51 Fleet Line. Pretty badass, man. A gray little Fleet Line. Pretty badass, man. It's coming through here. There he is, right there. The Fleet Line came through.
And we did it at the store.
And of course, we have G Money. We have the real G Money there. And we got Frank's hats there. This ain't the G Money that you guys been watching that's been a sex offender or stuff. It's a whole different G Money, okay? So don't get in confused. This is the real G Money, not the sex offender G Money, okay? And then we got Bad Habit took a lot of pictures of his own. He took a lot of pictures. He has a lot of them here. Check him out, man. Some badass pictures, man.
That was
badass.
the day we took at the store.
The store? The store.
Day.
That was picture day.
That was-
Okay, and then we got we got Lowrider. Lowrider himself is a Lowrider as
Yes.
the kid.
Yes.
The Lowrider from Pomona, man. He's my representative too, my Frank's Hat rep.
Oh, he worked
And
with you too.
yeah, he's a kid. He's doing photographs too. Here he is, some of his pictures, and there he is. There he is himself. Hey, you guys, grab a seat. Come on in, have a seat. Come on in, grab a seat, man. Put one in. Just come on in, have a seat. Come on in. Okay, that's Lowrider. Lowrider's out there doing it at the mall himself.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we got then we have the Brendelicious. Brendelicious is in the mirror with Lowrider. He's taking pictures of different cars. Here he is. There he is again. Some of the pictures we got. This is a badass magazine. Okay, I'm not going to show you no more of that because if I show any more of that, you're not going to want to buy the magazine.
You already showed most of it.
I'll show half of it. I'm just going through it, Now, this is a new guy called Focus List
Yes, in Bakersfield.
from Bakersfield. Here's a Bakersfield photographer right here. Some badass pictures, man. It's like, there are his pictures there from Bakersfield. Back in the old days, you would see this stuff on Lowrider Magazine. You would see this stuff on TikTok, on Fuel Magazine, Female Magazine.
Yeah.
Remember those magazines, the old
Look
days?
There's Cuba magazine right there.
Fuel Magazine, yeah.
See, that's my carrucha right
All
there.
right, Cuba
What
Magazine.
does it say right there?
I was in Cuba too.
The anniversary of the 80s.
80s,
That's how they're coming out.
Yeah,
That's it right there.
I'm also in Cuba too. There he is. He's on Cuba Magazine. I was also in Cuba Magazine in my truck with the Lifestyle Car Club, and back in those days. And then, so this is this is the magazine, gente. If you State of Art magazine, I'm gonna flash through some more because I don't want to show any more in this. We got Pastor Shady. You guys all know Pastor Shady out there. He's out there looking sharp as ever. You guys will see him tomorrow at one of the car shows. I think Vijito's car show, and there's Orpheus from East LA here. Vijito's, he'll be at the show. And as the magazine goes on, Angel Baby here goes on. This magazine, gente, this is our little break we had in between commercial break. It's an advertisement.
Yeah.
Pick it up at Amazon. And if you're looking for this magazine, go to Amazon, pick it up. It's a small little store. That little store is small, man.
Yeah, that it comes out in that little tiny store called
Amazon.
Amazon.
And all you gotta do is look up for Bad Habit Good Times, get your magazine, and that is the advertisement for Bad Habit magazine. There you go, Bad Habit. There you go. That's a nice magazine, Bad Habit. Good to have you around for 3 years and 3 months.
Yeah.
Oh man. Hey, check it out, man. We got a couple of people just came in right now. We got people came in right now from Crossbar Stars. They came in now, and they're gonna come in. They're gonna be hosting with us and talk a little bit about themselves and who they are and what they're coming out. They're coming out with a new podcast of their own, which is good. They got a lot of people. They got a big lineup coming up week by week. You're gonna see a lot of things coming out of their show, and it's something you want to follow. So make sure you follow them too. Also, besides us, follow them and follow. And I don't know about Joe Ray, about Wire on Wheels. I don't know if you want to follow him. He's talking too much crap right now. You know.
He's, he,
but
he's on this.
yeah, he's on a work pad right now, you know, and he'll probably get mad at me at the club meeting, and I'll tell him, hey, that's don't tell me shit, because that's the club meeting is club meeting and business is business. So if I'm talking about right now, we're talking about business. Talk to me, call me up, and give me some shit. But the meeting, don't tell me shit, because we're not talking about that.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. So that's the way it is, you know. And I'm coming after you too, Joe. I'm coming after you too, talking about promoters. I'm coming after you too. Besides the judging, I'm coming after promoters. You're going after judging, and I'm going after promoters, because promoters act the same way as the judges do. They do take favoritism. I know, because I'm a vendor, and I have vendors that go out to me shows. I got like 47 vendors. My vendors go to these shows, and I know what you guys do to them, and I have to speak up for them sometimes. You want to put them in a far corner, and because you chose this other guy, selling his little cheap little hat for $30 and stuff, and I say, you know what, man, that's bullshit. After we support you, but you know what, I will get to that in a different topic during the week. I'll do that one-on-one. I'll just sit there and just talk on my own and bring you guys up, you know. So I'm coming after the promoters. If you guys don't like me no more, don't want to invite me to any of your shows, it's okay. I've been around too long. It's not gonna put no dent on me. Okay, so it's okay. Put no dent on me. So okay, gente. This is also, and this is the guys from Crossbars.
Yeah,
This guy's saying, go ahead, you guys come in and grab a chair. Bring yourself a chair. I got a microphone here for you. Slide in a little bit.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll slide in over here. Get you in the camera here. We in the
Perfect. Are we in?
yeah, the main camera. This is the main camera. You can see ourselves right here in the
Perfect.
on the podcast. Yeah, you guys are you on the podcast? Yeah, I see you.
You see me? Perfect.
Wave your hand where you at. Yeah.
Mm.
My side.
There you go.
Okay.
I got bad
This is the main. This is the main camera. This one here,
Nice.
and then these other ones are extra ones. Okay, gente. We got two individuals from Crossbars are here, and they're gonna introduce themselves. Go ahead and somebody start.
My name's Little Ed, and that's DJ Vince from No Rock Records. And we talk about 50s, 40s, and 30s bombs.
We're gonna talk about music. We're gonna interview artists, local artists, bands, anything that has to do with music.
Anything that's on the boulevard, anything that's happening in your garage, we will get it on film.
Oh yeah, it's all gonna connect with cars and music. You know, 'cause it always
Exactly.
does.
Okay, always does. That's it. That's the way it goes.
There it is.
We had these guys here once before. We had you guys here, what, about 4 or 5 months ago?
Yes.
Maybe,
Yeah,
maybe
something like
maybe sometime maybe longer, but it feels like 4 or 5 months. It might be a half a year ago. You know, it been a year ago. You know,
I know everything's changed.
yeah, we're still young. Angel Baby himself couldn't make it today, but he'll be here next week. We have Huggy Boy coming next on the 12th. He will be here. He was confirmed, so he will be here. So we got him coming in. So Huggy Boy will be on the air. Mucho Morales is still up in the air. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. But we got to fill in for if Mucho Morales doesn't come in, we have a fill in for him. We have Angel Baby.
There it is. Nice.
So Angel Baby's good enough. He's the Arc LeBeau. So we got to fill in for him, you know. So it doesn't make a difference. So how'd you guys do in your podcast? How you guys getting started?
It's doing really good. We got Jacob Dominguez, and we also have Rocky Padilla.
Rocky Padilla, my friend.
Yeah,
Rocky.
we got a lot of people lined up. We just gotta
Bring your microphone a little closer this way. Okay.
It's a little bit tall.
Okay.
Yeah, we got Jacob Dominguez with his man. Jacob Dominguez has a beautiful garage with a beautiful background of car club plaques. I mean, his garage looks like a museum.
Wow.
So, you know,
We have a lifestyle plaque in there.
yeah, that guy has every single plaque you could
It's like
think
a
of.
museum in there, but like it's cool because it if you see that, like when I seen that, I was like, wow. This is amazing.
I gotta check it out because
Oh, you do?
Yeah, because if it does, I have to give it to the car cut and the committee that that picks up plaques from people that have our plaques. He's one of our sergeant arms. Actually, 3 sergeant arms. They'll go down and get that plaque unless he has permission to have it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That guy has every plaque you could think of in his garage. I mean, he has history from the 70s from today. I mean, he just has beautiful memories that people would just love to see.
And the stories.
And the stories.
Yeah, stories go with it. Yeah.
Exactly.
A lot of the stories and some of the things that I asked, because I grew up hearing things and seeing things, and when he mentioned, when he told me that was true, I was like, yeah, there it is. It was true. And And it was pretty cool to hear those stories. A lot of stories. You guys want to
A
hear?
lot of stories.
Check us out on YouTube and Spotify.
All right.
Exactly.
Rocky's a good friend of mine.
Yeah, Rocky
He's
Padilla.
Rocky, he's going to be on there too.
Hi.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Did you guys already start your podcast already?
So it's coming out next week. Next week, it'll be out for sure. We're going to have Jacob Dominguez and Rocky Padilla talking about their lives, how they started, how everything was, how they started how Jacob started his garage. I mean, it's beautiful. How he started lowriding. He gives a lot of props to a lot of OC car clubs.
A lot of props.
I mean, this guy, he talks from his heart, and it's a beautiful thing.
It is.
Right, there
It's
you
good to
go.
hear that. So then the connection. So I used to work at Norwalk Records, and the owners passed away, but Rocky Padilla used to work there, and I would tell him because he don't remember me because I was just a customer there, but he was on his way out and they were bringing me in, and I told him, I go, Rocky used to have a pompadour. He goes, I did.
Yeah, I know Rocky. I know Rocky was younger. I know him for
So
many
he was
years.
part of Norwalk Records too. And then I took over. Thank you, Rocky.
All right.
There it
I
is,
took
Rocky.
over. Yeah.
All right.
A
That's
lot
good.
of history there too. You know, and a lot of people. Yeah, a lot of people going to the record shop. A lot of amazing.
You're talking about Norwalk Records, the ones that went to by the American Legion of VFW across the street.
Across there from the
Eagles Lodge,
Elks-
Moose Lodge,
Elks,
Elks Lodge.
Elks,
Yeah. They got some nice car shows there.
They
yeah.
used to have car shows there.
Yeah.
They kind of died out, and I'm hoping they'll bring them back. You know, because they're trying to make Front Street, revive it again.
Yeah.
And I know some of the people in the city, for the city hall and the mayor and all that, and they're trying to bring it back. It'd be nice, but you know, it's not the same without the record shop there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I heard there's a developer bought it. It's trying to make it into a brewery. Hopefully, I could go back there and play, and a restaurant. You know, but it'll be nice.
But yeah, their shows are really
Remember
nice.
Flash Records?
Flash Records.
Right there on Whittier Boulevard?
No, I remember Music Revolution.
Music Rev. I remember
Yeah,
that.
that was on Washington Boulevard.
No, this one was on the boulevard.
On the
Oh,
boulevard.
On the boulevard.
Yeah,
You remember?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, it was the second floor.
It was right there in
Oh,
the corner.
the
It was
corner.
every- yeah.
I never
Everybody used to go there.
But
Matter of fact, it was across. It was across from.
near Pollo
Yeah,
Loco.
it was across from J&S hamburger stand.
Hamburger
They,
stand, yeah.
they took it down and they put Jack in the Box there now.
Oh yeah.
So it's right across.
I think
Flash Records. They was real popular back in the days. Yeah.
I don't know. As soon as I hit Norwalk, I never stepped out of the battery. I did go to Sounds of Music. And he said,
Sounds
like,
of- yeah.
we were in cahoots, but you know what? It was a trip because my boss would sell 45s to some of these record shops that I didn't even know. One day there was a record shop in Downey called Winzel's. I happened to be over there because they kind of had import CDs, rare oldies.
Right.
And he goes, all right, Vince, Tom. He goes, all right, Vince, I'll see you later. I go, where are you going? He goes, I'm going to Norwalk Records. I go, for what? He goes, I got to pick up some 45s. See, he had a nice collection, but it was just weird or funny kind of to hear him say, I'm going to Norwalk Records to pick up records,
Right.
you know? But,
That's cool.
yeah. And, yeah, my boss was like the distributor. He'll buy like a big quantity and sell to the other record shops, and they would do the same back to us.
Now,
Mine's coming back.
who started first in the Norwalk Records, or was it a thump?
That's her son.
That was the son.
Yeah. So Norwalk Records, the owner was Lillian Sneed. Her son is Bill Walker.
Oh, her son's. Is that right?
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Oh,
I didn't know
there's stories behind. You know who his dad is?
Who was
Like
that?
William Walker Sr.
Is that right?
If you know Bill Walker,
Yeah.
that's a story right there in itself, and I didn't believe it.
Yeah.
His dad started off Los Tigres del Norte,
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
and I'm like, come on, and it's true. It is very true. That's a good story right there. I should talk about.
There's a picture in the office of his dad with Tigres.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's right there in the wall.
Yeah, his dad when he passed away, they had a magazine, and all groups, you know, the group was
the
the
group.
bandas or whatever, they were all there paying their respects, and there was like 4 Caucasians, Gabachos, and it was the daughter, her husband, Bill Walker, and his wife, and all of them, all puro Mexicanos, just paying their respects. I'm like, what? I go,
crazy.
what? That is. So his mom has been in the music for a long time, and they're Canadian.
Yeah.
They're from Canada. They're
Really?
Canadian.
I thought they were Jewish.
No. And
I
my
thought they were
brother would
Jews.
call me, and I'd be saying, all right, and she'd look at me like, and I didn't understand why she was looking at me because she would hear me say, "Hey," she goes, "Are you Canadian?"
Canadian.
And I didn't know. What do you mean?
Shit, Tori, yeah, I'm Canadian. Ah,
Oh,
Canadian.
shit.
Go make me Canadian. Yeah, I'm Canadian. Hell yeah, I'm Canadian. Do I get more money?
Oh yeah, and yeah, but you know what? Working there was an honor, and man, when these there was car clubs that would come and just want to take pictures around the building, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was the building's iconic, and these cars would pull up, and I see them from the door. My stage was a little bit higher, and I see the cars pulling in, and I'm like, oh, and I'll go out there and check them out, you know. And these guys like, I need some music for my ride. I'm like, well, come on in. But yeah, it was an amazing ride.
I thought there was two separate people. They were the same. Huh?
No, yeah, it's the same. Bill Walker was Thump Records, and his mom and dad were Norwalk Records.
It's crazy because every time you go to Pomona Swap Meet, as soon as you walk in, you see Thump Records. They're right there, right before you even hit the swap meet.
Yeah.
You know? And that's really cool because, I mean, they sell everything from CDs to MP3s to 45.
Everything.
Everything, bro. T-shirts. Yes.
We got a new lineup coming out.
Yeah, he works for him. He makes all. He does all the shirts and everything.
Oh, bad. Yeah, they have some beautiful shirts.
You got the new shirts coming out. Bad habit.
We got some really nice shirts coming out.
Who designed them?
He has different designers.
You talking about Bill Walker?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I got for my birthday, I got a gift from one of our friends, and it was an old school shirt. There was one of the CDs that he produced and made out, right?
Yeah.
And I go, I don't. I thank you. I was thanking my friend for the gift, but I didn't catch myself wearing it, and then I wore it one day. Oh my God, the quality of the shirt, awesome. And I go, I want these shirts for my shirts.
Yeah.
And I look at the tag, the label, and it's Thump Records. I go, oh man,
Yeah,
very
he
good
works.
quality.
Yeah.
Very
He's been there forever.
Yeah, I like wearing that shirt.
And we have East Side Story music there.
Yeah.
He does everything that's on the truck. We have it. We're producing
Yeah,
it.
he inherited that one when his stepdad passed away. His stepdad had just ordered a whole pallet, and the vinyl was starting to make a move again, a big comeback. So my boss, I will not take a risk, but he just seen the trend coming back, and he started ordering the vinyl of the East Side Stories Volume 1 through 12 because it was just cassettes, and then cassettes faded out. Then he went to the CDs, and we're just moving the box sets.
Vinyl.
So
Yeah.
now that
Yeah.
That's what we do. That's
Technique 1200.
And he
Take
has
that,
new-
Yeah.
oh, vinyl.
Yeah.
There it is.
there's gonna be
Those
some new
techniques, yeah,
artists
I remember
with,
those.
show
They're still around, huh?
That's still around,
Those
bro.
Technique 1200s, huh?
Nothing beats that. Nothing. The brakes, everything. They're accurate.
I used to use them
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah, see how after you're telling me? Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing.
Technique.
Yeah, he's doing well though. I see that East Side Story car show. That grabs everybody. I think that's what's grabbing everybody, and I see him. But I do see him a lot in Pomona. I think this is his
Yes.
or something.
Well, he won't be in Pomona no more. They got kicked out of Pomona.
Oh, did they?
Oh,
really?
wow.
Over that little rumble, they had a little small rumble, a little rumble, and people out there were talking about earlier we're talking about it. People with cameras. And when you got people with cell phones and the chingazos break out, everybody's
They
filming.
posted
And you know they're still showing it.
They're still showing that.
Every once in a while they see it.
Yeah, and then they show it, and they show it, and they get 5 minutes of fame on the Instagram, Facebook, putting that fight out there. But what they're doing is they're ruining it for everybody because now they don't want car shows there.
Exactly.
It's, oh man, it's a big old fight, big old riot.
And
They don't
they're
want- they don't
making
want
it worse.
It makes it worse.
They're making it look.
We're talking about that boulevard earlier. When we were talking about our segment, we're talking about the boulevard. All the boulevards being downgraded by people going over there and just leaving trash behind, leaving
yeah.
the mirrors, leaving the cans, blocking the streets off.
Burning rubber.
Yeah, people is done. It ain't like it was before. We cruise and go back and clean up your mess. Now everybody's just blowing it, and then the cops come down and say, "Well, cruising a crime. Cruising not a crime. Right? Flying flyers. Well, it is a crime. And who said you could drink in the street?
Yep.
Who said you could drink in public? And of course it's a crime, you know. Who say you could drink and drive? Drive a lowrider drinking beer with a can in your car. Who says legal? No one says legal, right?
Exactly.
Somebody said, well, I don't
Drinking with a red cup. Driving with a red cup.
yeah, driving a red cup. You know what I mean? Come on, we know what a red cup is.
Yeah, exactly.
We were over there at Ernie's one time.
They even
Right
made
there by Eastern,
Yeah,
and a couple cars they stopped by, right? And they got a beer can in their hand, and the cop's going this way, and the cop's looking at them. They're yelling at the cop, And they go, what do they keep staring at me?
Wow.
I go, you got a beer showing right there. You're lucky they don't stop to take you in for an open container.
Open
If
container.
they're like this, a la brava, they don't care.
And then they say, "Oh, cruising out of crime." Is they're harassing us. What do you mean harassing you?
breaking the
Like,
law.
you're doing with the beer can in front of the cops, in the car.
At least put it in a cup.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Dollar cup.
Be low key
If you're
about
not
it.
doing nothing illegal, and they're looking at you, then I can see you get a little upset.
Yeah.
But not when you're actually breaking the law and try to
Yeah.
Exactly.
You go to an AM PM or go to a Windchills and then buy a cup of those coffee cups. Pour it in there. At least it doesn't look so bad. Or with dollar stores. Well, there's no dollar stores no more, but at least there is dollar stores, but the cups cost like $1.50 now. Those little mug things.
Yeah.
But at least put it in there, but not the can, like your can right there. You're walking around.
You know what it is? They're
And they're like, look at me, look at me.
Look
Yeah.
at me.
making fun of the Judas.
Exactly.
Because it's like, I'm drinking. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
It's out of respect. Don't show it.
And
You're not going to
that's-
get a laugh.
And that's what's lacking is the respect.
Exactly.
And that's what's ruining the boulevard, gente. That's what the second man was about this morning. We started. It started with who's the ones ruining the boulevard? You, your gente out there, man. You guys want to yell at me. You yourself is ruining it. You out there who are watching me right now, I'm going to point the finger at you.
Leaving
You're
your
the ones
trash
doing
behind.
it. You're doing it. You're leaving your trash behind. I ain't saying everybody.
Yeah.
You, the ones who are doing it, are doing it
You
itself.
know who you are.
And you know,
Exactly.
you know who you are. out
The
there
person
doing
that's smiling watching this.
And they're the ones that are going to be going, hey, how come they're not cruising no more? Oh, because of me?
Yeah, exactly.
What's going to happen?
Did you leave the trash behind? Yeah, that's why.
Exactly.
You're right around the
Not
hit
just
car,
the trash, it's all the madness that's going on.
Yeah, the madness stuff. The girls come out there breaking out like we talked earlier about the girls. For the people who just coming on again, we're gonna do a little recap of the girls coming out there and showing their tetas and their asses and stuff out there and taking pictures in the middle of the street and in front of a car and stuff blocking the street. Yeah, it's badass. But do it in the parking lot, man. Don't do it in the middle of the goddamn street.
Exactly.
And that's what the cops don't like. Also, the sheriffs come and says, honk, honk. They honk at you and they get on the mic on their phones and they get on those things.
The
Says,
microphones.
keep on moving, move, get off the street. Because what you're doing it's not even cruising out of crime. It's what you're doing out there. You're doing out there and you're bringing it.
If you keep the flow going, don't stop. Don't start talking. That's the first thing they do is they stop and they start talking.
And
So you're
that's
holding up all the
everybody.
traffic.
Exactly. Fire
But if
lanes.
it's flowing, they're not going to stop you. They're going to keep letting it go.
They're not going to have an
And-
excuse or reason to say something.
And if they don't know it, when you're cruising the boulevard, every once in a while, an ambulance goes by. You know why they do that? To see how quick it can go by.
Yeah.
If it doesn't go by
Then-
fast
then-
enough,
then
then they're going to close you down.
Exactly. Fire lanes.
Yeah.
There's nobody in there. They're just doing it to see how fast they can. Yeah.
That's in the happen.
It's a test. Because if there is an emergency, how are they going to get from point A to point B?
Yeah, you can go there. Yeah, I seen it happen. I seen fire department go through there when the boulevards were
Exactly.
crowded, real crowded and shit. I saw the fire department's coming through there. With
They
the
do it on purpose.
I seen a guy
I never
get run
thought of
over.
that. I never thought of that. You know.
Yeah.
Damn it, man! I never thought of that. So now I got to pull over a little faster. You know. 'Cause I'm my low rider too, and I'm bumper
Exactly.
to bumper.
Put the beer down. And
Yeah.
Yeah, put my beer down.
Keep your hands off your switches and just wrap your arm around your lady or something. Yeah. There we go.
But I'm a.
See, that was back in the day. That's what we did.
Well, I'm guilty too, but I don't walk. I'm not guilty on carrying a can. I don't carry a can itself. A lot of times I've been drinking out there. I'm with my partner in crime over here, and we're drinking. We leave it there. You know, we don't do it. You know, we don't walk. We don't drive around a little can in there. You know, I mean, I got some my own little coffee slurpee serve. You know, I got my halls. I got my Casa syrup. I got no. That is a thing. It's like, you know where all that the gum chewing. That's a dead getaway too.
Yes.
A dead getaway is like it's like the red cup. You know, I got my own little system, and I shouldn't. I'm not gonna say this
Yeah, don't put
because
it out there.
they're gonna say, "Hey,
7-Eleven cup.
There it is.
I got my little system. I got my little
The
system."
coffee cup.
No, I gotta say, I got another way of getting away with if you're drinking and driving, I got a way to get away with it. But I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna let you know how I do it. You know, not in there.
Everybody had their own little trick.
Yeah, sure.
Everybody's always thinking of a way.
They got the tricks of the trade.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
I used to carry mine right next to me.
That's
Get pulled over.
I was gonna say back in the day, but you guys are probably still doing it.
There it is.
Where you guys gonna have your podcast at? Where you guys
In
having
the
it?
city of Norwalk.
In the city.
I mean,
This guy, I give props to my boy Eddie.
Thank
He
you.
built it.
What you built? What you got going?
So basically, I'm not gonna lie to you. The first time we were on your set, this is where we got the vision. This is where everything came from. So honestly, it looks a little bit like this, but with just our touch.
Yeah, of course.
You know, we have pictures of a lot of cool things. We have some cool pictures. Vince, what do you think of our little cast?
I got from working at the record shop, signed autographs from artists that been in there through there, from Tierra Midnighters, Chicano. I got the local bands, Soto, Sangria. You know, because those are the bands that everybody still listens to. You know,
Right.
And when they made CDs, they came to the record shop and we would sell them. So I know everybody was still cruising to that or listening to that, pumping
To this
themselves
day.
up for the party. But I had pictures. I brought them out. I didn't put my one picture up I had of Joe Badan because he came to the shop, and I wasn't really expecting that. And he asked me, "Hey, can I get a picture with you?" I go, "What? I mean, can I get a picture with you?" And at that time, I didn't have the smartphone.
Right.
He had his Polaroid camera.
Nice.
Yeah, so I got a little Polaroid with him. That was cool.
What year was that, brother? Oh, wait,
You don't see that. Those are the ones that come up.
Yeah,
I remember.
You gotta shake it.
Yeah.
You gotta shake it like
yeah. To warm it up.
No, that's for you. That's for you. I go, yeah.
Then when you finish with the Polaroids, you used to take it to the thrift.
Bro, that was my
Remember?
pride and joy picture right there.
Exactly.
You couldn't open it. You had to put it in an envelope.
For us, it was the indoor smart.
I haven't developed.
That was the envelope.
So you don't get that picture, but you guys got some cool pictures in
Yeah,
there.
we
Right?
got some beautiful pictures. We got some-
And he really did good.
Thank you.
With all the neon signs he put up,
Thank
Good,
you.
good.
and we got some stuff that people donated to us.
Yes,
Yeah.
Jacob
Jacob
Dominguez,
gave us a
the
jacket.
Gucci, the photographer. Yes.
Jacket. In the corner you'll see it. But Eddie put up a cabinet, a glass cabinet, and put all the pictures in there. We got a hubcap, I think.
Yeah, we have some crossbars, different crossbars.
And
Yes.
Photo.
Yeah, it's really
You gotta go take a picture of it.
Yes.
Now, how about what kind of camera work you guys got?
So we got some Sony cameras. We got a couple GoPros in there. Yeah, you know, we're doing it. It looks pretty good. It looks, honestly, I wanted to give it that 70s feel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where, you know, back in the days. So it looks kind of like a living room, but it's really a garage.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Yes.
And the biggest compliment we got was from Rocky Padilla.
Yes.
Because he's a artist, and so I feel, you know what, didn't think too much about it, but when he walked in and said, "Man, wow," and I that made me feel
That
good.
honestly made me feel good too.
Yeah.
Yes,
Good.
it really
Yeah.
did. Because I really tried. I wanted it to look like a living room. Like you go into someone's grandma's living room and you see the 1970s look. That's what I wanted to give it. You know, with a little bit of lowrider
Lowrider.
feel.
Gave it your touch.
Exactly.
Gave it your touch.
That's exactly.
Good. That's good.
I give it that Hernandez touch.
Good. Good. You guys gonna be using
You didn't want to be like
headphones?
somebody else.
Yes, we do the
You
headphones.
guys the headphones. Huh?
Exactly.
We have the headphones. We don't use them because we know what we sound like, and it's okay. We already have a monitor right here. I can see who's whether at your my monitor in the bottom shows me on your voice here.
Right.
On the bottom down there, see a little green monitors where we're talking?
Yes.
It tells me the volume on there, so that's good enough. See it right
Beautiful.
there. You see a little green
You know
ones there?
what? Honestly, that's the same thing. That's the same thing we got.
But we have a
Yes,
guy. We have
yes.
a guy. His name's Jeff.
Jeff.
In the hall.
Jeff. Oh my God! If it wasn't for Jeff,
Pictures.
Yeah.
thank God for Jeff.
Yeah, because we could not do it like this. See how you guys are doing it by yourself without a sound guy or a guy behind the cameras and all that, and checking your audio. He does that for us.
Yeah,
But
Jeff
him,
will tell us straight out.
oh, we need to get closer, or where the headphones.
Yeah.
And we're trying to.
This car guy, our song guy's right there too. He's right there too, but it's a lot of times he'll sit right there and he'll be switching cameras from the camera.
That's what our
He'll
guy
go
does,
back and
Jeff.
forth.
Yes.
But today he's eating, and so he said
He's taking a little break.
he would have got some food and stuff. So we got no camera changing. We only got one camera changing.
He said we
Yeah.
But normally he'll change. Normally he'll change cameras. He'll change.
That's Jeff right there.
So for him to have a break.
Yeah.
So how many cameras? Like
And then there's right now we're using this main one here. But normally if he wasn't eating right now, it would be like these three here would be fitting.
got it.
Nice.
He switch. He'll be switching from that one, this one changes.
Switch up and you have a little cameras up on
Yeah, but he uses these right here, these three here.
That's
One, two,
nice.
three.
The last time those were on
and then we changed the studio around. We changed. Last time we had turned it around the other
I
way.
like the plant.
Yeah, we had it turned around the other way. So we'll
Yeah, it
change
was like
it.
this.
Sometimes we'll have it in a corner. Sometimes we'll have it long way.
That's
And
nice.
we'll
Yeah,
change
last
it.
time we came, it was long ways.
Yeah, long ways. Yeah,
Yes.
we have different.
And it
ways.
was cool because I was impressed. Right when we walked in, he mic'd us up real quick.
Real quick.
So I don't know. There was
Yes.
probably now more than 6 of us in here, and he still mic'd us up. I'm
Yeah, they
like,
little mics. They little mics on there.
we're limited to maybe 4 mics.
Yeah.
But when we walked in, he just mic'd us up real quick. I'm
Really
like,
quick.
we need that.
That's what he does.
But
That's what he
I
does.
want to give a quick shout out to our editor, Jonah. Jonah is the best at what he does, and Jonah, honestly, thank you for everything.
She's done. I'm like
The clips, every clip that we got is because of Jonah.
Yeah.
Yes, and then everything that
and our camera guy, Jeff,
our camera guy Jeff, he's what puts the whole show together.
Yeah.
It takes a team. Exactly, it's a team.
and we're on a budget. We couldn't just we started out with some of the stuff, and then we found out it wouldn't work.
So we had to sell everything. We got rid of everything. Yes, we got rid of the mics, the mixers, everything. We had to get everything. Yeah, because our buddy Jeff told us, "Hey, I'm sorry, we can't use this stuff. Basically, this is cheap stuff." He basically told us, so we had to get rid of everything.
we wanted.
So that's the truth.
It was a podcast.
Oh, it made everything.
Now you got the good stuff.
Now we got the good stuff. Yes. Now we can look at your stuff and be like, "Oh, we got that."
Yeah, we got the.
Yes.
Like we have it.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's all progress.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
The podcast
And you
is
switch
using
off
audio.
the cameras. Like, no,
Yes.
he's out there eating right now, so he stopped. Earlier he was switching
Not
off.
just one camera.
And right now he's eating. He went to go get some food.
You know.
So he didn't. He said, "Well, I'll go and take a break."
That's cool. That's really cool.
He does the same thing. He does a switch off,
Yeah.
which is good. It's good because
But
he'll
it's
switch side to side.
different live, right?
What's that?
A lot different live.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We don't get into editing or
Yeah.
anything like that. We all have
Whatever
Oh,
you
you
say.
guys live? You get some-
Well, yeah, we're not live at all. Yeah, we're not, I don't think we're ready to go live yet, just
I
yet.
don't want. I make sure
It's raw.
I don't want to cuss.
It's wrong. When you say something like I say, "Forget you, Joe," that's the way it is. Yeah.
Exactly. Yes.
Joe Ray, you know, my president, my cracker president.
get into that part.
Wow,
When you were saying that, I was standing right behind you. I was trying to
yeah.
this guy here in the mix.
Let's find out really how you feel about that.
Yeah, we don't do pre-recorded. We're always live.
That's awesome.
We don't pre-record it. We go live. When you say something, you're live.
That's it. You can't take it back.
You can't take it back. Well, you could,
You
but
gotta watch what you say.
You guys don't get on the phone either?
yeah, we do sometimes. We used to do it sometimes.
We're on the freeway. I was going, just get on the phone. We're on our way.
Yeah, we
Yes.
do it sometimes. This is the phone we use. I haven't had nobody to call. I didn't give nobody the number.
Oh, we're on the freeway, dude. You know, man, bumper to
call,
bumper.
Yeah, it's pretty good when you get calls.
People calling in. Different people.
Yeah,
different
you can
callers?
call. You can call in. If I give this number out, you can call. You can call this number here.
The 909.
This is the 909 area. Actually, it's not
You
909.
be on the
It's
phone all night long.
we got Ant here. Ant. How we get an Ant here?
It'll be
So, use this
going
number
home
here. I didn't even turn it on. I didn't even get the number out today. I didn't even
Yeah,
get
but you know what?
Oh, what's your request?
Back to Jacob Dominguez. Honestly, I feel like that's the man who started it all with the plaques on the wall, with the bicycles up on top, with the just having all the everything of lowriding since the 70s. That man has everything. He kept everything from flyers to parties. This man has everything in his garage, and it's beautiful.
We should do a contest because I know there's other people. I've seen other people that have like walls and walls of plaques.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. From out here, like here in Chino.
Oh, see, yeah, they're probably all
Yeah,
over.
it's a big garage. It's a 2-story garage, and the wall goes all the way up, and then it full plaques.
Yes.
Full plaques.
Well, Jacob has every plaque you could think of, and not to mention, he has just years and years and years of just collecting different stuff from bicycles to flyers. Yes, he is. Yes, and he's proud of it. You know what? What's beautiful? What's beautiful
It's either the plaques or me.
is
It happens.
Vince. What was the first thing he said when we walked in there? He said, "Family first, then it comes lowriding." And I thought that was beautiful.
Because I was.
Yes, hey, we all were.
It's-
He has the Duke's plaque, and it's cement.
And it's cement. As soon as you walk in, oh my God, bro.
When you open
Yes.
the gate, he goes, look, check it out. I go, oh, that is.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's kind of funny.
38
That's kind of funny what you guys said about
38
family goes first,
Yeah,
and then
from,
the club goes second. And my club, the club goes first. In my club, the club goes first. Family comes second.
Back in the day,
We're not a social club. We're a
They were the
club.
ones
We're
that
a
sold for
competition club.
That's awesome. Yes.
over there at
Yes.
the cinema.
Really?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
Yeah, they're from Huntington
I'm gonna
Park.
learn.
38 Dukes.
I'm gonna learn. Yeah. It's cool because you're hearing all these stories, and everybody has a story.
Everybody.
But some of the stories are almost the same, but a little bit different.
Right. Right.
Because I did ask the question because it was always on my mind. Because I remember growing up, my cousins they threw heavy stuff in the trunk to make their car go low. And he goes, yeah, that's what we did. Either bricks, cinder blocks.
Yeah, back in the old days, yeah.
Yeah.
We all did it. We all did that. We all did
He
it.
goes, even the curve, the curves in the parking
Yeah,
lot.
we all did.
Look at, I got one right now. And he pointed one in his garage.
We all did that in the old days. You did it.
That's like Jacob.
We all did
Yeah.
that, man.
That's crazy.
Everything. You put rocks, cements, bags, everything.
That's the beautiful part. Jacob talks about that in our first
Cargo down.
and our first episode. He talks about all that stuff. How he used to steal all that stuff. Yeah. It's
Yeah, we
crazy.
did it. We did it. We done it too, man. We used to do it. We all done it.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's really cool.
Except the springs so the front go up. So we'd be driving like this.
That is cool. Straight lowrider stand.
Yeah, that's right.
At all time.
Yeah.
That's right. That's how you do it.
Yeah. So some of these I grew up seeing and maybe like tripping, or was it really real? Or was it just my cousins? They couldn't afford to lower their car, so they just threw all kinds of sand.
Well, we couldn't afford it back in the days anyway. Back in those days.
That's why they put the sandbags on.
I'll be honest with you. The only thing I could think of is all them blocks and everything in the back of your trunk. So what happened when you turned? So all those blocks hit the side and you got a dent? Like,
No, they were well put in.
Okay, cool.
They were well put in, but they wouldn't move.
Oh, you go on 3 wheels?
Yeah, they were.
Hey, go to.
The good thing that they rear end you.
Oh,
Feel sorry for the car that rear ended
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Because you had a lot of weight back there.
yeah, they're gonna get the worst of it. Whoever hit you from the behind.
Yeah, I saw a friend of mine had a little Volkswagen and then had a little motor in the back, and then he would have he would take the springs off the front. So and then he put a little brake handle, so make it go.
Exactly. Remember that? They take the shocks off in the back.
It looks like they're happy.
Yeah. He use a little brake handle like that, and you give it a little gas, and you put that brake handle in the car.
And that's the funnest. I'll be honest with you. That is really cool.
It's funny.
That just shows you how Chicanos are innovative.
Yes.
Right? You can put us anywhere and we're going to survive.
Oh, yes.
And then
Yes, that's
We're going to
true.
make it happen.
Yeah.
With what we got.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. With what we got. We'll make it happen.
Yeah, that's funny in those days.
Yes, sir.
Damn, I remember those days real well, man. We're brought up in we're OGs. My name are OGs and stuff. We've been around.
When all this was happening, were you guys listening to music? And what,
You know, that's a good subject you brought, because we were talking about that back in the Boulevard. Remember, back in the '70s.
Yeah.
What did you hear from one end to the other? Nothing but oldies.
Oldies, yeah.
You didn't hear rancheras. You didn't hear corridas.
Yeah.
That was nothing but oldies but goodies. Now you hear nothing but rancheras, corridas, and all this. Beepy-deepy-deepy, whoopy-whoopy,
Well, it's a
whatever.
different time.
yeah, it's the younger generation growing up with the rancheras.
Because back then, they didn't want us talking, Spanish because, whatever.
Because of all the
Yeah, everything that was going on. And because I grew up, my older brothers and sisters were like, oh no, don't teach them Spanish.
They want English.
because of the prejudice.
Yeah. And then around, I think it was like in the mid
Come on,
90s.
come on in.
The mid 90s, that's when things
started
started to change. And
Was it the 90s?
yeah.
That late?
Mid 90s, yeah. Because the 80s was.
Well, I don't know.
The 70s and the 80s.
I don't know any better. I was born in the 90s.
Right on there, friend.
1890. Back when the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were low riding too.
Yeah, they're all right too.
He
Yeah.
started with the hats.
There it is.
Hey, the dinosaurs, that's what I had, right? That's
Yeah,
how
the
it's supposed to be.
dinosaurs has hats. Yeah.
You know, since we're talking about the low riding and stuff, you know, you guys all know, we brought that earlier that, you know, low riding started in East LA. It didn't start in Texas or San Jose, like people say. Low Rider Magazine, Sonny Madrid says it started in East San Jose. It didn't start over there, man. East LA's low riding started in East LA. Anyone?
Atlantic Boulevard was like the Hollywood.
Yeah.
Hollywood Boulevard.
Yeah.
Atlantic Boulevard was like that.
That's the red carpet for the lowriders, for the Chicanos.
Where the Kennedy Hall was.
Yep.
And I know people will say out there the internet started in East Street in San Bernardino. It probably started over there after they started in East LA.
After Boulevard Nights.
After East LA. Well, I remember.
After Boulevard Nights.
They started in East LA. All the bands.
The Battle of the Bands. Where did they have them? At the one way.
One way. They had music there back in the day.
The one way. When you tell people about the one way, they go, "Where's the one way?" It was behind the Academy over there in Elysian Park.
You know, and people sit around and said, and I hear stories all the time. When I go on one-on-one at my home, I go live, and we'll talk about the Boulevard or low riding. They'll say, I started in Texas. I said, it didn't start in Texas, man. Someone's bullshitting you, man. You know?
Exactly.
The Pachucos came from
I like
Texas.
when you get mad
Well,
and you
the
tell them,
Pachucos came in two
"Well,
places.
myself,
They came
my
from
life."
Juárez.
The Pachucos came in two places, and it's hard. I don't know too much about the Pachucos. I just know that they happened back. The Zoo Shooters started where the military, where the Navy bases were at.
The Zoo Shooters.
Yeah, Zoo Shooters. It was
Different
Long Beach,
styles.
Zoo Shooters out there. Yeah, I don't know too much about them. You know, I'm not.
Because
I'm not,
they came from Chucotown.
Pachuco, yeah, from
Pachuco.
El Paso, Texas. El Paso, Texas. They came across. It's like they want to be like Cantifras. Where they came
There you
across.
go. There you
Yeah,
go.
they came from Juarez. They
They had
came over the
that style,
Pachucos,
that-
that style. And the Zoo Shooters came, I believe the Zoo Shooters started in Long Beach. I don't know. I'm not going to get into that second minute because I can't talk about something I'm not familiar with. Because I'm not a Zoo Shooter, and I don't want to be a Zoo Shooter. And I'm not Pachuco, and I don't want to be a Pachuco. I'm me. I'm Frank.
That's right.
What's that?
That's right. That's right. Latin talk.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
That was meant to say.
And if it doesn't have a Frank's hat, kid,
That's
That's the real thing.
That's a real thing. That's a real thing.
Guys, got them in sync.
Yeah, but that's what it is. I don't know, but I don't think letting you guys know because we were talking about the Boulevard. That's what we started about the Boulevard this morning. This earlier today, for our segment. Low riders started in East LA. If you're from San Jose, call me up, man. Get 909-636-4733. Come in and argue. I'll argue with you, man. Texas, call me.
I love it.
From Los out to the north, went out to different places. That's where the style came. Because we had the style. We have everything here. When I went to Chucotown last year, they don't have the cars that we have over here. They have some nice cars. Let me tell you, they got some nice cars. But
They're not
they're
even
not as advanced as we are.
Yeah.
They're still behind us. A lot of these places.
They're still dancing over there in Panchuco Town with Wole Bole. The song Wole Bole and the flight and the twist.
You know what's weird? You know what's weird is their zoot suiters don't even look like our zoot suiters.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they wear like some crazy yellow and some weird off clothes.
Yeah.
You know, we were dressed with style. We had style. You know what I mean?
Well, they know you're from Los.
Yeah, exactly.
The way we dress,
Exactly.
people say, you know what, they're from Los.
Yeah.
That's right. They're not
Exactly.
you're
from.
from the city.
You're not from Pachuca, from Texas and stuff, San Jose and
Because we
Texas.
have our stilo.
Yeah, exactly.
And I have
It's
people
just like
tell
the
me
Hainas.
sometimes.
Same thing with the Hainas. Back then, the Hainas with the pompadours,
Yeah, my sister was one.
their nails real nice and they were long, but they weren't these big long nails. No.
Yeah. Forget
So you
that.
see these Hainas with the big long nails? Those came from the Negras.
Yeah, exactly.
That was a terrón. That was their style.
Yeah.
Same thing with the vatos today. They wear the pantalones down, hanging down their nalgas. That's a terrón thing. That ain't our estilo.
That's
Our
not
estilo was always creased up, cleaned up.
looking smooth.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
All that estilo came from the terrones. and they think it's cool.
Tintos,
¿Sabes qué?
give him the tintos, yeah. Give him the tintos, man. And I'm telling you, I'm not gonna. You're not gonna see me with my pants down,
Never.
my fucking pants down, and my fucking my calzones showing and shit. Always say,
Never.
hey, yo, bro. I said, no, you know what? Call me Holmes.
Yeah, exactly. I feel the same way.
Yes, sir.
I'm the youngest one here, and I feel that way.
Yeah, I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk like
brother.
them. Act like them.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk their language. Talk
Right.
my language.
Yeah, we got our own language.
Our own language.
Exactly.
Say,
Yeah,
this is what that
They
is.
say, man. you know,
exactly.
And I have debated with people on myself on one-on-one on my house about low riding and said, well, my grandfather back in the 30s or 40s, he had a car and he used to cruise. I said, yeah, you probably cruise from his compas house a little back and forth, but it wasn't a boulevard, it wasn't a cruise on his own.
Exactly.
There was holes in the street.
So my grandpa started. He was a cruiser. He started a boulevard. He started cruising back in the Oxnard and back in the old days. They started low riding over there. Oh, he didn't. He probably rolled around to his compas house, have a beer here and there, and that was it. How you made it back and stuff, maybe back home. And then maybe they didn't have low riders. They just had a car, nice looking little
With spokes.
40 on him, but it wasn't that low ride. Lower. I'm talking about cruising when you hit the boulevard or hit the streets where people are going across back and forth.
You know,
More than two cars. More than
more than two cars.
You know what? Honestly, it's that feeling that you get where you don't know if you want a mad dog or if you want to smile or you just want to give a peace sign, but you just got that feeling in you where you just want to, you don't know what you want to do. You're on the boulevard. You're looking good.
The boulevard
You're on
used
the
to
red
get
carpet.
packed.
Yeah,
It
it used to
get
be
packed.
It used to be packed.
So when the cops come in and break it up, we used to go in the backside of the boulevard.
backside.
So everybody was in the back. Yeah. No, the back street. The ones in the back.
Behind
So they go
Jackbox.
parallel to
Backside.
Whittier. So we go there. Then the cops go back there. We go back to Whittier. We stay there till 1, 2 in the morning. Going back and forth.
It's back in,
That's what's up.
You don't see that no more.
they start blocking it off. They start putting barricades. They start putting barricades, and we couldn't do that no more. They start blocking off, but they come and put barricades.
They go here, go back and
So when I had my cruise, what was it, 2 years ago? We were coming in from Covina, and we're coming down Montebello, got off the 605. Came down with a little over 100 cars. And we're coming down. But the Hudas were waiting for us at the commerce area. Okay? They were waiting for us. So I knew it. So what I did, I said, all right, you know what? I'm going to go with my cruise. So we went and we went up Garfield to Beverly, went down Beverly, came down Atlantic. The Hudas saw us coming around. They were like, because they couldn't go into that part of town. They had to stay on this side of Atlantic.
Atlantic, yeah.
So we made it.
We went to Beverly, yeah.
Yeah, we went to Beverly. We went around them. I said, okay, you know what? You ain't gonna break up my cruise. That's why when I have my cruises, I don't let nobody know what route I'm taking yet until the day of.
Beautiful.
That way we do it right. And I did. Yeah.
That is.
Because once you put out the routes, they're gonna be waiting for you.
Yeah, because then it goes everywhere.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Then it
That's
goes
right.
everywhere.
Not just that, but you never know. You got haters. You got haters
A
out
lot
there.
of haters.
People that don't like this shit.
No, we don't have haters.
Yo, we're gonna have haters.
Why would you do that to the card?
Yeah, I got haters.
Why did you molest that card? Yeah.
We got haters we got haters in car clubs. We got haters in clubs. We got haters in people. We got haters all the way around. But yeah, we got haters in hats.
haters in podcast.
Haters in podcasts. You got haters in podcasts.
No, I don't believe it.
They got haters,
Tell
man.
me it's a lie.
They got haters. They got haters, man. We got haters even on the broadcasters. Even Angel Baby, people that have hate on Angel. I say, hey man, that's my friend. I don't like it. I get in big disputes with people when he starts talking bad about him. I say, you don't know the guy.
Yeah,
That's a good guy right there.
Yeah, it's just-
I'm right there with you.
yeah. This guy's. They got haters everywhere. Oh, no, okay, we guys came in late. We're gonna start a podcast now. We're gonna stand up and stopping it now. But anyway, you guys came in late. But I'm glad you guys came in.
Thank you for having us.
I like to see that good. I like to see your studio.
Oh yeah.
But you got it all
Did
together.
you guys talk to Angel?
All together.
Angel told me.
They don't know.
No, we haven't talked to him
Yeah,
yet, but we're gonna give him a call.
Yeah, I talked to Angel today, and I asked him today when we're talking. I asked him, "Did you guys give him a call yet?" He goes, "No, he doesn't have no word." He's spoken to you guys once before. You guys, well, I guess once we were here one time,
Right.
or somewhere, you guys talked to him, but He didn't get an award.
Yeah, you know what? I had talked to him, but honestly, I'm gonna let our guy Jeff talk to him. He's gonna set everything up, and he got everything going. He's the one that sets everything up and all our shows together. So yeah, so that's who's gonna give him a call.
Good, 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 good. Say he's available only. He's only available during on Friday, not Friday, Saturdays, and Saturdays, and he's available on Sundays during daytime.
Nice.
Sundays
And
are
then
good.
because Sundays during daytime.
Because I usually I have a DJ almost every weekend, and so I can't do Saturdays unless it's a late gig. I could do maybe Saturday mornings or Sunday mornings.
That
Yeah.
sounds like a banker.
Well, him too.
Well, you know what, Vince?
Well, same with Angel, same one.
We're gonna have these gentlemen on our show, so you better be ready, bro, with the good questions. You know what I mean? With the music,
Yeah, music, huh?
because I don't know if you know, but he used to be a DJ as well in the
Oh, yeah,
'70s.
I was a DJ too.
Trip out on
I
that.
remember you saying that.
Yeah, you DJ.
Yeah,
Yeah, I DJed. Yeah, I DJed back in the '70s. Yeah,
with the
with a lot of people, with a lot of good names, bro.
It's
What his
tough
name
names.
was.
Well, yeah. What was your name? What was your
You know, laughing at me. Disco Boogie Motion back in the disco days. But I play funk. It was the disco days, and I would play disco. And they pay me. Money's money. But I was more into funk.
That's
So
cool.
I would play funk. And I was explaining to him earlier. I spoke to him earlier. Let's get a little quick up cap. One time I went to a battle of DJs at Pico Rivera. And that's when all these DJs were all crazy. They're all everybody's disco now. Everybody's dancing disco. Everybody's dressed up as disco and everything. Everybody's going crazy. And they invited me. They invited me to go. They knew they got wind of me. So they got wind of me and they asked me to go over there.
I'm looking
And
to
I
see
said,
guys.
to battle.
Elevated shoes. Wait up, Frank.
I went to go battle out there, okay? But I saw these guys playing all this disco, boom, 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 all the music I play that I know about disco too. I said, screw it, I'm gonna play my music. I started playing funk, so I came out with Backstroke.
There you go.
I came out, drop a bomb on you and stuff.
There you
And if everybody went wild, like what the fuck?
because everybody. That's how I got in because every DJ was playing disco. They go, well, you know what? We want to change it up. No DJ played old school or funk, right? That's how I got my foot in the door.
Yeah,
And I'm like, there it was. I'm
You
like,
changed up.
yeah, I changed up. I went in
I
and
played disco, but everybody was playing the same.
Hey, but wait a minute. Can I say one
They
thing?
go, well, we need him then. We need him.
Hey, Vince, do you trip out when you see? I mean, you know, these events are all kind of the same, but it's crazy because you see these hardcore cholos walking in, right? They're mad dogging everybody. After they have a couple of beers, they start dancing all disco, bro. It's just crazy.
I'm thinking of playing an old school funk set, right? Because they want Atomic Dog and all that.
Yeah, Atomic Dog.
Disco, they're the first ones out there.
Yeah, bro. They're snapping their fingers and everything.
Different
You
era.
forgot
Yes.
the dog.
they come time down, drop the bomb
Yeah.
on your Gap band and everything. Come on,
Dog talk, all that.
I know it's the women. It's their wives or their
Oh
girls.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
You want to dance with me? I'll go out somebody else. Okay, we'll go out there.
They got that down, yeah.
Yeah. But that's cool. That's cool.
That's what that's.
Exactly. Elbows up. Elbows up. Like dinner.
What's up? And when it comes to Angel Baby, it likes Otis.
Ah,
Do a plug in.
Well, before you do, I want to make a big shout out
Sure,
to
go ahead.
everybody at Shakey's, all the OGs, all the OG clubs out there.
Yeah.
Me and the Calles.
that's
I
right.
want a big shout out to them because they've been with us all for a while already. So to everybody else, be safe out there. Stay safe.
Remember, there's two biggest shows this week. Remember, I explained it's two biggest show from one side of the world to the other side of the world. It'll be in Inland Empire. The biggest show around this Saturday is going to be the Autism show with the side effects. It's a big ass show, man. The biggest one around. If you live in Inland Empire, Riverside, High Desert, anywhere, Coachella, Indio, that's the show to be. Chris Garcia will be performing. He's from the Royal Chessmen. He'll be jamming there. He's be performing. And then if you're in the west side of we call it the east side, East LA side. What's west go now when you're on the freeway? but we call it East LA.
East
But you go east and west.
okay.
Yeah, but
If you're coming from the east, it's
the west, So if you're in the east side, with East LA side area, then the show you want to go to is East Side Story Show.
Good show.
At the Quiet Canyon. That's a big ass show, and it's not.
Out and support.
And I'm gonna let you know, it ain't East Side Story. They're putting the show, they're putting the money out there, putting their name out there. But what's really making that show is the car clubs that are going to be there. Big boys. There's some big boys out there going to be out there. And those the big name car clubs are the ones that are drawing the people in.
Nice.
Because people want to see them. They're going to be out there, and I can name off a few. Ghetto Lifestyle will be there themselves. They're going to be there. Imperials will be there. Group will be there. Techniques, New Life. It's going to be Click from East LA, and it goes on and on and on. And of course, Lifestyle himself, Lifestyle Car Club will be there. They'll be showing about old memories, viejitos. Now, I'm talking about some of these car clubs,
legends.
Some of these car clubs that have 50 years or more. That they're celebrating 50-year anniversaries. These are the big boys. They're going to be there. So if the show you want to go to, if you're on the east side on East LA is East Side Story Show. You're on the opposite side in San Bernardino and Empire is Side Effects, and those are the big shows you're going to come to. So I know we're coming to an end right now. We're past our time already, but I'll let you guys know.
Don't forget June 21st, Father's Day, the New Year's cruise, the holiday cruise that I'm going to have.
And
we're going to all meet up in Montebello. From there, I'll let you know where we're going to be heading. It'll be a 2-hour cruise. Get your cars ready for it.
Beautiful.
We're going to show your cars.
Follow my page on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Spotify. Follow my page where Chris Garcia's performing. He's performing with all the big boys too. He's performed with East Side. He performed at an Arizona show over 4,000 people in front of the stage, and he said he's performing out there. He's a performer out there with Orange County, and that was that Orange County show in Santa Ana with all the big boys, Stylistics, Delphonics. I mean, he did everybody you could think of on that flyer. He was there. He was there performing, and he's getting up. He's coming up the ladder, and he has a lot of big shows. He's performing at the Super Show coming up this year, Lowrider Magazine show. He's performing in Ventura's Super Show over there. He's performing all over the place. Chris Garcia from the Royal Chessmen. Okay.
Nice. Plug it in for
And now we got Andy. So we're gonna do the show, and this goes to you, G Money. This goes to you, because G Money got busted.
Pervert either.
What's up, G Money?
The other G Money we had here,
Yeah.
he got busted for DUI. I'm telling you, he got busted for DUI. G Money.
Yeah, come see me.
Come and see him.
All right. Hey, my name is Andy Q, the director of the Southern California Service Corps. We're located right here out of Pomona, the Arts Colony, next to the police station of the courthouse. And we help people with community service. So you ever find yourself in a spot, you get a ticket for low riding because you're doing 3 wheels and you're turning, you're not supposed to be turning. Ask the judge for community service. Come see me. We'll place you at a good spot, helping out the gente, helping out the community. And so I'm not only the executive director, but I'm a former client.
There it is. There it is. I love it. That's a good one.
I got my DUI in 1995. 1,000 hours of community service.
So I don't judge.
Yes,
Come see him. Come and see him.
Sorry, had 1,000 hours.
1,000 hours, man.
That's a lot
So
of hours.
Hey, since I was a former client, we treat people with respect.
There it is.
We got
Beautiful.
ladies in here that it's key for me that they treat people with dignity and respect.
That's
You made a mistake, but you know we're here to help you correct the mistake.
Send somebody over to cut my grass. Man.
That's community service.
Don't forget to pick up your bad habits.
Bad habits.
There you go.
Bad habits on Amazon. On Amazon.
Tiny store called Amazon. You can have it the next day.
Cheers.
Visit my store, 2001 South Gary Avenue, Pomona, at the Rio Rancho Mall. We're gonna have Huggy Boy's son will be here next month on the 12th. So he'll be here. Huggy Boy himself will be here on the 12th. Angel Baby will be here on the 12th with him, and then it's up in the air with Mucho Morales, but still up and back and forth. But we're gonna have some nice hits next month on the 12th of what's May? Was it May?
May
12th.
May already.
May 12th. We're gonna have here Huggy Boy, Angel Baby, and possible Mucho Morales. Adelante.
Hey, let me give one more shout out, man. I got to hang out at a car show this weekend in Old Town Puente. I was hanging out with my Uncle Tutu,
and my primo Ray Ray, and we had a good
There
time.
you go.
Carnival community, you know what I mean? That's keeping the culture alive.
That's right.
You know, and it feels good. It feels good to spend a
Oh
Sunday.
yeah, that's
That
beautiful.
was a good show.
Yeah, it was a good show, man. So all right.
Wait a minute, one more. Look out next week for Cross Bars and Stars podcast. We talk about 50s, 40s, and 30s bombs, customs, music. We talk about what's happening in your garage and what's going on in the streets. Please look out next week. We have a live episode with Jacob Dominguez and who else? Vince
We got
Rocky Padilla.
and Rocky Padilla,
Rocky Padilla.
the one and only Rocky Padilla. Cross Bars and Stars
Look
podcast.
for me at Crossbar and Stars coming up someday. Frank's hats will be on the show.
They will
And
real
Me
soon.
and Angel Baby will be there, and we'll see you guys then.
Thank
And a
you.
big shout out to my wife.
All right.
Thank you.
That's right.
I'm gonna be where I'm at.
That's beautiful. That's awesome.
All right. We'll do it, man. We're doing it.
There it is.
I'm glad you guys came. You guys had
Thank you. Thank you. A little late. We ended up in Long Beach, brother.
Long Beach.
Because you didn't put Pomona, so we ended up. Well, I put the directions
You're in
in.
Long Beach?
We ended up in Long Beach.
Well, we're going that way. They go, well, we're gonna catch a 7. I go, for what? We're gonna go out and come back. Well, Eddie, give me this address. So he pulled over. He goes, oh yeah, we're going the wrong way. I go.